Okay, we're here. We're live. Flawless. Perfect entry. My mouse is on screen. Hold on. There we go. We've done it, I think. Yes. Everything's perfect. No problems. Okay, hey. Hello. Hi, everyone. I see Ankudu is at a park, apparently. Possibly not attending the stream. That's okay. Trevor says hello. Hey, Trevor. It's been a second. How you doing? What are you up to? Jen says good morning. Smo waves and Hatoon waves. Hey everyone, how's it going? How's your Sunday been? How's the weekend? Gasp. I recognize that person. Howdy, Jen. Or Gzvet. Kester. Okay. Just trying to get through Endwalker finally. Fair. Yeah, you're running out of time, Trevor. You got like, what is it, like 2 weeks maybe? Before Dawntrail comes in. You can't be lollygagging. Gotta catch up in time. Speaking of catching up in time, I need to do, I think the first thing we're gonna do today, just to like make sure we get it like done and out of the way, is there's a Dragon Quest event going on, right? I think like it ends on the 20th, so I want to get that done today for this like first thing. That's top priority. And then we've kind of like, I got like the Dragon Knight quest I need to do. Let me see here. I guess I could actually change even. Called Pro Strats. So that looks pretty handsome, I think we can all agree. That looks a little more ridiculous. Can I? No, wait, there's a way to fix this, right? Like I can like reassign gear. Equip, and then equip. Well, that's not entirely right. I guess I didn't have that set up as a glamour. I mean, I don't know if I care enough. I'd rather have the better numbers, I guess, so we'll just live with that. That's fine. I don't know how to fix it. It's impossible. Trevor doesn't push Shadowbringers for over a year. Oh no, Trevor. Can't believe it. Chen says, never call a Dragon Knight again. Repair your earrings, by the way. My earrings are flourishing. Where's a mender? I don't think they have menders in the Crystarium, actually. I'm pretty sure I've never seen a single mender. Let me see if I can check the Aethernet and take a guess at this. What does a mender look like? That looks like it's probably a mender. I see a little hammer. Go to Musica? Musica. Nah. I can go right there. Buy the sweets, even. Flawless. On the Aethernet? Oh, well. I guess I'm already here, but I found somebody that does it. What's wrong? 40%'s pretty good. What's wrong with that? Anyway. So yeah, I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the Dragon Quest. And then we'll do the Dragon Knight class quests. Yeah, that's kind of the... That's part one. Get those things done. Then we're going to just kind of see what kind of time we have left, because there's a few other things we could potentially work on getting kind of mopped up. I kind of want to make today's stream, like, I don't think we're going to get too much of the MSQ today. We're just trying to get caught up on some things that have been slacking on. You know, might even could potentially look into starting in the role quests here in Shadowbringers. Because I know, like, I'm almost level 80 with the White Mage. And I bet if I did those role quests, that'd probably get me up to level 80 in the process of that. So that might be something we do as well. But yeah, how's folks doing? And is this... I guess more importantly, I should have really checked. I'm guessing, is this quest going to start in Ul'dah? Or like, where does this thing happen? We'll figure it out. We can go run to the big crystal. Feel cool. Look a little bit goofy with the extra hair. That's okay. Yeah, okay. Oh. I have to teleport him. Okay. Really should have looked that up, I guess. We'll take a guess. I don't know. DQ quest isn't Ulda. I knew it. And by knew it, I mean I had a 33% chance of being correct. But considering, like, it really, sadly, I feel like Limsa forgets, like, the short end of the stick for some reasons on like, holidays and quest events. Like, Gridania gets, like, a lot of holidays, and then Ulda seems to be, like, all of, like, kind of like the other miscellaneous categories. Let's see here. It's probably Wymond. Nope. I don't think we'll ever know for sure. King Ronald says, "Hey there, my wonderful folk." Hey there, King Ronald. How you doing? How's your excellency's day been? That's why Lim says where all the degeneracy is. Can hide. Hi, Jen. Pimolniman? King Ronald says DE. I see. Where are we? Where are we heading for this? It's usually like right around this beginning area. Like 9 times out of 10. Kind of just, I guess if I try to nav tougher than leather. Problem is I don't know what the quest is called. Breaking Brick Mountains. That feels like that might be related. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just talk to people randomly. We're trying to find the dragon quest. Level 50. Nanaji. What the heck is this? Appears to be in deep thought. Wait, what the heck is this? That seems important because it's got a quest sync and everything. Breaking Brick Mountains is the quest. Is the okay, that makes more sense. Casp. Octaval. Alboychamps. Apparently we're friends. Remembering the past is Louis Swap quest? Oh. Interesting. I should probably do that one sometime. There's so many side quests in this game that I really want to play. And I will hopefully get to those someday. I guess after we're done with the main quests. Okay, that looks about right. Havoc Alvek, an editorialist for the Mithril Eye in Ula, has word of an opportunity for an intrepid adventurer. Intrepid, you say? Aha. I like having the plume actually on my helmet. It makes me taller than everybody. I can lord over them with my height. I am Havoc Alvek, a self-styled student of sundry subjects, though I am best known perhaps for putting pen to parchment for a popular paper, the Mithril Eye. In these times of trials and tribulations, a subject of singular strangeness has ensnared my senses. Magical monstrosities, more commonly known as golems. But I speak now of no common creation of magecraft. No, these shambling servants of stone have no equivalent in all of Eorzea. Should these curious constructions contain ores of extraordinary origin, well, I can only imagine the influence it might exert over Uldar's economy. Amagina & Sons' mineral concern has come to a congruent conclusion, and its superiors seek a savvy adventurer to separate the facts from the fantastic. A representative of Amagina & Sons waits outside Arsenat ossuary, these are real words. If exploring this enigma seems an entertaining endeavor, then I would wander over before this window of opportunity is wasted. Dude. Oh, that's pretty sick. I like that. But dude, that guy needs to lay off the thesaurus. Very rude. Guess we're going this way, I assume? I didn't actually, hold on. Hold on, I can, let me look this up in the, hold on, the journal. On the map? I was not supposed to leave, actually, quite yet. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. Probably. Ossuary isn't Ulta. Well, look. They gave it a silly name. I wouldn't have believed anyone would allow an ossuary to exist within the city limits. Whose fault is this really? Thaumaturge? Trying to... Oh, it is right there. Okay. Thaumaturge it is. This way. That's... It's one of thems! I recognize him. Oh, can we get this outfit, please? This is like my favorite NPC model from the Dragon Quest games. And he's everywhere. Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. You're trying to make me soil the breeches. Me breeches. Oh, you're here for the job, are you? Well, I hope you have experienced dismantling golems. We've been gathering reports of some never-before-seen contracts would have begun showing up all over the Dawn Realm. Nary a soul knows what the creatures are made of, so Amagina & Sons means to be the first to take a pickaxe to this mystery motherlode. I need ye to get out there, take apart one of them shambling piles of bricks, and bring me back a good-sized chunk of the remaining rubble. What do you say, eh? We give it a shot. Give it a shot? Good lad. I'll have a nice, refreshing reward for you when you get back. I don't like that. I don't want anything. A toughy peddler? Man, what a toughie. So tall. Not much to say, I guess. You can buy a crown. I mean, I gotta. For a 57 gil. I'll buy a crown. What are they doing? Oh, those are NPCs or what? I guess they must be NPCs. Okay, so now I gotta... I guess I could use the Aethernet crystal. As it says, ooh, da. It just says, hello. Hey, Goodsworth, how you doing? How it be? I guess I should look where this... journal... Map. Unable to open map? Wait, where do I go then? I have no map. Oh, it's... Every corner of Eorzea. Brick by stone brick or brick by gold brick in one of the following locations. Seal the excavation site in central Thanalan, south, Blind Iron Mines in lower Lenosia, east of Bronze Lake and upper Lenosia, Spirit Hold. Okay, so I need to go... Probably the Silda excavation site? We'll just... Oh, is this like a thing where I might have like wait around for the fate to spawn? I didn't consider that. I bet it spawns super frequently though, right? Hold on, let me just... Yamazi says yes. Hi, Yamazi. Wait, Yamazi, have you already done this? There we go. Go over here. Uh-oh. Sorry, had to mute and had to sneeze. Yamazi already did the quest. Yamazi, I'm your senpai. You can't be ahead of me. That's against the rules. How do I... Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. Important thing. I can fly. Also, I am consuming egg. Also, hold on, I need to... I'm gonna summon George while I'm thinking about it. Hello, George. Gonna double summon George. Now I pick a mount. We're on a dog. What the what? Oh, hey, Jen. What's up? Did the spawn? I guess this happens randomly, huh? Because today was bad, so we attempted to bring the dogs back after looking after 3 of them. The car battery stopped working. One of the dogs bit me. Luckily, I was wearing leather gloves, or holy hand. Yikes. That's not very cool. Sorry to hear that happen, Goodsworth. That's actually, like, super a bummer. Gas, Platoon. What are you doing here? How did you get here? I'm guessing, is this like roughly exactly where the spawn happens? We just gotta wait for it to spawn in every X number of minutes it does. Fantastic. Platoon spotted, says Yamazi. Indeed. So, anybody, what do you mean, how did I get here? I don't know. Like, how did you know we were coming this way before we were in here? Looking into the future. Conspiring with Jen, who lives in the future. Ow. So, oops, can I... How often does this spawn? Is it random, or is there like a very specific sequence that we could count on? Because if we're gonna be sitting around here like super duper long, that might not be ideal. Cold-blooded. Jen is my brother, Sissatoon. Anyway, we managed to get them dropped off. The whole thing ticked me off. Ooh, bad joke already, Yamazi. Sorry, I need to finish reading it. Good thing. Whole thing ticked me off because there's supposed to be 2 dogs. Third is skittish and very scared and was a pain to take care of. Oh, that's always rough. Like, dog sitting for a dog that is already like... That's like super not into... Uh-oh. Alright, I guess we're gonna see if this works. I haven't actually had to test this one yet.
Is that working? I can't hear it on my end, so you're gonna have to tell me if that's happening or not. But here, this is a great opportunity to tell a great, good joke. For folks who like jokes. So, how do you find a spider on the internet? Check out his website. Funny. It's pretty good. Is it working? Cartoon says no, it's not working. Lol, says Yamazi. Really, it's not working? Hold on. I can hear it fine. It's not translating through to the stream? Interesting. Voice adds 10x the funny. Wait, so is the voice working or is it not working? I'm confuzzled. Just sounds like a lawless Corsair. I don't...
What does that mean? Is it good? Is it no good? Working? Okay, great. Fantastic. What do we do? Great. Yes, it's not working, says it. What does that even mean? Is there... Like, am I consuming helium or not right now? I mean, it only lasts for a minute, so I may have already dwindled off again. I don't know how long it takes to do it, but theoretically, it'll automatically turn off after a minute. Because it says, and it was sprung on us last minute, so we couldn't make any changes, and it was for someone who lived in the house. So because he couldn't arrange for dog care, we had to take care of it and the dog. Oof. That's really unfortunate. Like, had no vet. Season hasn't been to the vet in a while. Oh, geez. No vaccines. Yeah, that's not super cool. Like, I understand that, like stuff happens, like, and you can't plan for everything. That's pretty uncool to spring that on somebody at the last second. Like, that just, like, makes things difficult, you know? Get him. Easy. Man, there's a lot of people that had this fate. Fate joined, apparently. Ah, biggin. Gotcha. I'd unsynced. Nope. I can take it. My body is ready. Easy. Did we get the chunk of brick? I don't think we got the chunk of brick. How can I don't think I... So do we have to, like, keep doing this so, like, they drop the brick? Is that, like, just a random drop? Or is there, like, a certain percentage of damage you have to deal or something to get one? Because it seemed like that was pretty crowded with folks. Maybe I was unfortunated. Especially when this dog bit me, my mother was asking if it broke the skin and needed to go to the hospital. Keep in mind, this is just before we found out the car battery was dead. That's exactly what you want. What you really want is for your problems to stack on top of each other in really inconvenient ways. Jen says we did the quest? Okay. And your chat says the objective is fulfilled? Okay, cool. Oops. How do I sprinted. Don't worry. We're going to teleport twice fast now. Alright, I guess I'll run back through. You think you're so cool with your slime hat. Who was doing that? How could you? Bottom third. Alright. Oh, hey. Jen, you're in the cutscene. Have you taken a sample of one of the mod goblins? Golems? I don't know what they are. I have it, apparently. Oh, now ain't that special? That luster, that shine. Can you smell it? 'Tis the scent of profit, my friend. That's some fine work you did, adventurer. Very fine indeed. Now, just as I promised ye, I've prepared the payment for your sure to enjoy. Oh yeah, so did the helium voice wear off, or is it still going on? Brother says, so now I'm here exhausted. Oops. It's probably off now. I'm here exhausted and very sore from the last 7 days. I might be an a-hole for a few days just from the amount of bulk. I mean, that is a lot of stuff to have to put up with. That's really rough. Like, that's not very cool. That kind of got pushed on you like that. It says, fight a giant tortoise in one of the Thanolins. I want to see how fast you take one down compared to me. Don't be shy now, lad. We all need a bit of pampering from time to time. Gasp. Ah, bonjour, Ansem. What the hell are these people? Oh. That seems a little tasteless. Can we interest you in the, how can I say, puff puff? Yeah. This way, we show you a good time. It will not hurt, I promise. I don't like the way they're like JoJo posing at me. Like, why was this camera? Oh, gulp. No, just relax. This is absurd that this is actually like in this game. Like, I don't think Dragon Quest was like this weird about it. You will have twice the fun with the eyes closed. Wink. Oh jeez. Brace yourself, here it comes. Slinky. So I don't like that she's slinky. That's not the adjective I ever want to hear someone described as. Because it says, oh, bongs, puff puff. There's as big as your head now, says I mean, I guess there is a certain advantage to being a Lollapel. If you don't engage in the puff puff in Dragon Quest. Like, I don't think like, at least in 11, like, it was straight up like you talked to them. It did like the little like, I don't know, it did like the puff puff animation, but then that was it. Like, there wasn't like a whole drawn out like camera zoom, camera zoom, camera zoom. Different art style was very on the nose, at least the ones I played. See, I've only played 11, so I really can't say if that's, you know, the standard for how they all played. So many uses of these finally, says Goodsworth. Yeah, that sound. The puff puff, puff puff, puff puff. All of the associates, apparently. Have you ever felt anything so warm and soft? Just relax and enjoy. Puff puff, puff puff, puff puff. Feels good, doesn't it? We sometimes indulge in a bit of the puff puff ourselves. I guess that's how they kept it T-rated. Me thanks again for your cooperation, lad. Here's a little something extra, it ain't so fleeting. Au revoir. I mean, God, it was good meeting ye. Look forward to doing business with ye again sometime. And I'm just like, I'm mad. Do we get a puff puff? If they showed those things off and I don't get to have one. Ah, the adventurer. You are triumphant in your tussle against the towering titans, I trust. Get out of here. You're also fired. As it so happens, I have been hired by Amagina & Sons to craft an account of the aforementioned anomaly. I'd best begin before the focus on these fantastical foes falls out of fashion. My remuneration is promised to be most refreshing and perhaps a touch risque. I fear I haven't an inkling as to what is implied, but I shall look forward to it nonetheless. Good luck with that, buddy. That was very silly. I got Wind a Brickman and a Thug's mug. Yes. I've seen people wearing that. I've been wondering like where they got that, because I kind of love that. Dragon Quest manga and other stuff had lots of fan services to Goodsworth. Really? Of course, Gray played them with Stace. Oh, wait. What happens in the other... Oh, I don't... Well, wait. But Dragon Quest XI is really good. This is what I need, says Goodsworth. I guess the way to think about it is, if you're doing a Dragon Ball, it's going to be a fit for DQ. I haven't watched Dragon Ball. I've only watched Dragon Ball Z abridged. That's all my context. Just Slime's the DQ, right? Yeah, it was Slime, says Lola. DQ? Dairy Queen? Get a Golem minion. And Hatun says, yeah. I guess the Slimes were more passing for breasts than those tribbles. Is that what that is, a tribble? Can you get that as a little mass, like, minion? Those things are adorable. Hold on, let me get in my inventory. Just gonna use my Brickman real quick. I can now summon a Brickman. Ooh, I got a Biblios card, apparently. Don't remember when I got that. I'll accept it. And I got a mug, or whatever that thing was called. Just been thinking about Star Trek a lot, says Lala. It's not true, says Lala. Oh, you fight them? Just watch the DQ8 one, and she tries to show the goods before the puff puff. Leaning over, at least. That's... Alright. Fair enough. I do want to play the other Dragon Quests eventually, because... Like, I loved 11 so much that I kind of feel like I should play at least some of the other main series ones. Although apparently, like, not all of them are officially released in English, which is strange to me. But I know, like, 8's one of the really famous ones that I hear about pretty regularly. I think 5 was maybe another one that's also popular. I can't remember exactly. For sure, I hear about 8 all the time. 8 is my personal favorite system. I have 8 downloaded on my DS. Are any of them available on Steam, actually? Older ones aren't, says Goodsworth. Sag. Because, like, I'd kind of be interested in trying some of the other Dragon Quests. Like, if they're legally available to play via PC, that'd be ideal. I have to, like, figure that out through, like, consoles or, like, other means, and it'd be a bit more of a... DQ11 allows you to change the world music to DQ8? Oh, that's the other thing. I still need to play the fancy version of 11. I never got the special edition version. I gotta play that too sometime. That'd be a fun... I'd kind of like to stream that one maybe sometime, because I do like that game. And I'd love to play a game that I like sometime, just to change up the pace. Only 11 heroes and builders. Yeah, I've seen heroes and builders on there. Those are probably fun too. Like, builders actually looks like it'd be kind of goofy fun. Water. It's water time, apparently. I'm gonna drink some water. I suddenly have a hankering. Watery. I think I have 8, says Smo. Lost builders is fun. I'd love to goof off in builders too, yeah. Quench thy thirst, says Goodsworth. Thanks. Yeah, for some reason I got really thirsty during the end of that last quest. I don't know what happened, but I was just like really needing a drink after that. I even tried Games Pass for the first time years ago, says Lola. Alright, cool. Well, anyway, I think, let me just double check. Okay, yeah, it's just the King Slime Crown. So I've got the goodies. I don't think this guy has anything else for me. Okay. Alright, and they're just being a bunch of weirdos over there, so. That is... So now that we've done the Dragon Quest, we can go ahead and move on to... the night. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we've got... I think we've got like... Because I'm all the way up to level 60. And so we've got like quite a few Dark Knight quests to get done. Which is probably why I wanted to get them done, because I've really been stacking up a lot to finish. You contracted rabies, says Goodsworth. Unless it's wear them while you can. Great. How do I... Like, I mean, here's the thing, lol. I would love to wear my cool new hats that I just got, but I don't know how to put them on. I don't know how to glamour them. I may have forgotten. So I'll have to learn how to do that again sometime. Hilda! Hilda's down here. Is she just always here? You can just talk to Hilda whenever you want. Hey, Hilda. I don't rightly understand the relation, but ever since the House of Commons was founded, we've been getting a flood of folk looking to sign up for the Watch. Could be that seeing the fellows accomplish something worthwhile has given them a hunger to do the same. I'd say they found themselves a bit of pride in their home, eh? Hilda, how come you're not relevant to the story anymore? You're probably like... I think Hilda's like one of the last times I actually cared about like one of the side characters because she was cool. Gasp, Frey. Because or the horny can't remember the difference. Let's do a long run of Dokapon and make each other miserable in DQ-esque form. Sure. This is XC. Big world, small Lalafell. Right click, apply as grammar from your inventory at least. To put them in your armoire and make plates. Someone says love Hilda. Can I? Is it that easy? If I go from my inventory. It's not in my inventory. It's in my armory chest. Hold on. We're gonna make this happen. I can cast Glamour. Do I want to do that? I never know what arms to go with you, says Lola. Oh, says it was my birthday game. Oh, right, Dokapon. Okay, gotcha. She became ineligible to work in the content mines. Let's just try that. It's too late, I've given up. Fine. Let me see here. I guess it's impossible. Maybe if I return to inventory? Yeah, it's just, it can't be done. There's just no way to wear this crown. Try on. I don't know why the rest of my clothes disappear. Well, it seems like a nice hat. Now click on your helm from your equipped items to do the glamour option from that side. Is someone about to straddle on the darkest edge, says AC? It's true. Hey AC, by the way. Happy new expansion in 16 days. I haven't done this manually in a while, sorry. Cast glamour on your equipped helm. You go to your character and cast a glamour on your head. This is getting really hard, guys. Okay, so I'm casting... And then I want the king slime. I cast. I've done it. See, this just feels like this will be appropriate for the really dramatic cutscenes we're going to have in Dark Knight. On account of this having a really intense storyline, you know? Oh. I've never appreciated jiggle physics more in my entire life till this moment right now. Oh, look at that wiggle wiggle. Oh, it's so good. Hold on, guys. We're going to be doing this for the next, like, 20, 30 minutes. Look at this. It's so cute. Oh, I love him. Okay. That's my forever hat. Isn't Gray Pro 14 player? Yamazi, I said I was your senpai. I never said I was a pro. It says you're beautiful now. This is perfect. Are you guys ready to call it Trouble A for when the expansion launches? AC says Alchemist Anonymous, the Fantasia addiction is going back. Oh, I'm gonna be distracted by that for the rest of my life. Okay, Frey, what's up? Frey was here long before you met. Sure. Living Dead? Wow, that sounds like a useful ability I could have had. This entire last 10 levels. People probably don't use that, though. I knew you would come to your senses, Grayson. Now. Oh, wait. Right. I knew you would come to your senses, Grayson. Now. Let us go. Oh no, he's dying. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon. We should go somewhere warm, at least for a little while. Wait for me near the gates of judgment. When you are alone, call out, and I shall join you. A moment later, Frey departs, though in what direction you cannot seem to recall. With the chat mode and say use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase where it includes Frey to attract his attention. Oh, I just have to start looking for him, basically. I guess you now know there's jiggle physics in this game. Rimuru from Tensura enjoys the jiggle too, but in the reverse position. Personally, I check jiggle physics with step dance. Or he's not the crown, says AC. Great, sure, of course. I didn't think there was like any sort of a jiggle physic engine in this game. I didn't know there's anything that required that, but if they developed it just for the King Slime hat, then that's pretty sweet. Okay, so let me... in case caps lock matters. I don't think it worked. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to go out there first. Great. Okay, well. Can I? Can I? There we go. I tried, guys. I have to give up, though. Wasn't anything that required it. Says, I don't know. They need cape physics now in this game, or at least better ones. Gray doesn't pay attention to female player models confirmed. I don't know, they all look like cat girls. Like, that's like the only thing that anyone does in this game. How do I fly? There is jiggle physics out in the female gray orc-like race. This is, do they? Do I? Is this Lala? I mean, Lala, no offense, I don't think your character has jiggle physics either. Oh. Okay, so he's somewhere around here. Ah, destination. Can we target that? There we go, got him. Wait, I know that voice. It's Grayson Allen, the hero of the Scions. Is he gonna be the idiot guy that I saved like a year ago? Unbending Knight? Allow me to say what an honor it is to meet you, sir. I mean, by the Fury, the man who bested Shiva. Every knight under Lord Drillemont's command knows the tale. I could go on, but, well, I'll just say it. If I may, sir, we need your help. So it says row women and Thailanders for days. He doesn't know where the Gates of Judgment are? Gates of Judgment? What? Where? Also, just because she's in the itty-bitty committee doesn't mean you gotta be rude about it. Seems my character has jiggle physics. Congrats. We've a giant problem, sir. A band of them has taken to raiding caravans passing through Danafin Pass. We think they may be planning to expand their territory. Lord Drillemont wants them gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We'd need at least 24 knights to clear them out safely. But now that you're here, sir, we have nothing to fear. Aye, while we create a distraction, you can slip past and put their leader down. Without him, they're sure to cut and run. So, will you help us, sir? Beg of you. We beg of you. Like, oh man, I just love the way the hat jiggles in the cutscene. Oh, I'm gonna love that forever. This makes the game playable again. I can enjoy everything about everything. Thank you so much, sir. We won't forget this. Pray accompany me to the pass, sir. We can discuss the finer details of our plan there. No. No more. Enough. I need to go this way. Carter says my character doesn't have jiggle physics. Is everyone checking now for jiggles, I guess? Sure do love my flying T-Rex. It's pretty sweet. Oh. I thought I was... No, I guess not over there. Oh, and here. Jen, it's this way. Come on, hurry. Stop being a lollygagger. It's not in this way. Well, where is this? I don't think it's real, Jen. I think it's... Oh, hey, there's a guy. Jen, did you see this? He says he went from Dark Knight to Jiggle Knight. Garden says, I didn't check, I just know. Great. The jiggles are usually confined to the female assets, Gray. Well, that doesn't seem fair. That sounds like it's kind of biased. The leader should be somewhere in the tunnel, sir. Once you're in position, we'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, you should only have to contend with the leader and his guards. May the Fury guide and protect us. I'm gonna get him. Oh, that hat makes me so happy. Even at a distance, I love it. I feel like I did another fight in this cave like a long time ago. Oh, hey guys. Unfortunately for you, I'm way overpowered for this fight. Slay the giants. So they're trying to be true to life, says Lala. Ooh. May the Fury, you really did it. And you made it look so easy. As for us, there were some injuries, but nothing serious. It was starting to look rather grim, actually, but the moment he fell, they sounded the retreat. It was an honor to fight with you, sir. You really are everything the bards say. Truth be told, I've been following your deeds for some time now, ever since you first came to White Brim Front. Your martial prowess is widely known, of course, but what I found truly inspirational is your compassion for the common man. How you would risk your life without thought for fame or fortune, how the lowest among us could find a friend in you. Sir! Terrible news. Is something wrong? It's Lord Drillamont, sir. He heard we were in the field of Grayson and is demanding he come to White Brim Front at once. Demanding? What is the meaning of this? Certain allegations have been made, sir. It would seem that he was observed conversing with a corpse in the broom. Not that anyone would ever believe such slander, of course. I was doing, what now? I don't like that. Duty. Surely there's no need for concern. I mean, conversing with a corpse. What fools they take us for? Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Imagine, doing something weird and unsavory with a dead body. I would never. The bards say, huh? I've never said a word about him. Says Lola. As he says, necromancy? Sure. No, I guess we're as ready as we'll ever be. Untiring Knight. I should warn you, sir, that some of these allegations are made by Temple Knights. You may be asked to surrender your weapon. Level 52? Oh, man. That's 8 less levels than I have right now. I'll actually have to try. I don't like trying. God, that hat! I love it so much. Oh. Why is everybody dead? That's... Surrender your weapon. After what happened in Ulda, they must be mad. Pay attention, Grayson. This could be the greatest moment of our life. I'm starting to question my friendship with my alley friend. That is, if you could stop denying the truth that's been staring you in the face since the moment we met. That's probably fine. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our real name. Vampire. Come now. You knew Frey was dead from the beginning, but you didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal. What you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge. A dark knight who could guide you on the path. Who you could aspire to become. A man who was free to say and do the things you would not. Even now, you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want. You cannot deny what we have done. Laser eyes. Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you to hear the whispers of our very soul? Oh, that was a different guy. I think you were talking to the guy with that had bunny ears. Real dashing good looks, purple hair. I'm a totally other guy. Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? Do you see? Oh. Gasp. The Lala was within the whole time. Everything up to now has been your story. And everything after now will be mine. It was not intimidating, which is a Lallaville. Gotta say. Cat go blub blub blub, says Yumanzi. Jen says Heisenberg. Oh. Jen says sorry. Well, this is how dare you. Congrats, you made a tulpa. Look. Tulpas are awesome. Y'all are just like they're super definitely probable. I don't know. I haven't looked super deep into tulpas, mostly just because who attacked me? Friends, really, this is a private affair after all. But carry on pretending otherwise, if you please. I mean, it's going pretty well. Things are certainly going to a head, aren't they? A wild beast in a battle against yourself. House divided can't stand a Grayson. Oh, hey, there's guys doing stuff. That's probably fine. Bunch of dark sprites being nerds. This is like ludicrously easy. I feel bad. Oh, I still have to kill these other things? Alright. I mean, I can. Duty complete. Hooray! I killed a portion of my soul. I'm like the Voldemort of this game. Fight your dark side is super small and cute. The Lalafell experience and it's beautiful, says Lala. So many knights around here. What's going on with that? Nice Stupid hat. It would seem I underestimated myself, but no matter. They have borne witness to the darkness within us, to what lies beneath the mask, and the jiggly crown. Grayson! Grayson, listen to us! Uh-oh. It's what's their name? We will never forsake you, no matter what. Who's Sonoda? I feel like we've definitely talked to her before. I remember Clotyron. We know who you are, Grayson. We know. And so do you. Why are these randos from freaking Foundation the ones talking to me about this stuff? Drillamont, I know him. Oh, it's gonna ruin everything. Fantastic display of willful ignorance. Wipe the slate clean. Forgive and forget. Convince yourselves that he can be controlled. The warrior of light. Our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Grayson. We can still be free. Grayson. Put her there. Bygones be bygones. So this is your answer. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. Got a little smile. Now, smack that hand. Don't do it. No. You'll collapse the universe if you touch hands. Cause a disturbance in the timeline. Jen's glad I turned him into a Lala. So rude. This is how it must be. And so be it. But know that when you tire of this charade, I shall be here, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. Fascinating. Hey everybody. Praise alone, you're all right, sir. For a moment we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Drillamont made it clear that we will speak no more of what happened. Not that he had to ask, mind. As for your friend, I am told he will be interred with full rites. May his soul rest in peace. Hooray! I like that it just simply ends with like, and we'll never talk about this again. Therefore, when Drillamont comes up again, he won't mention it. Are you certain you're alright, sir? You seem a little... Never mind. Fare you well. Huzzah! The darkness within grows stronger. You subdue your dark side, for now. I mean, is Living Dead even like useful ability? A dark day's night one. Absorbing corpses now, are we? Look, Jen, you have to gain their strength somehow. For how long does Gray have to be a Lalafell, says Carson? For as long as I say Carson, says Jen. What's a little cannibalism now and then? No, look, it's how you gain their courage. technically speaking, if I like started crossing all the timelines and started killing every other Grayson, I would become the strongest one. It's simple math. The less Grayson there is in the universe, the more Grayson I can be. Also, hey Carson, how you doing? I literally used Living Dead when I was tanking for you. Oh, is that why you always like died? Carson says, give me rent. Okay, how do I... Well, this is always... I don't know. You'd like drop down a lot of health really scary quick. Living Dead is tank and vuln, which will make it easier to kill you if there is only one Sasatoon. Nope. Wait. Help. 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 Where am I? There's a... Hold on. There's secrets. I'm finding secrets. Well, this is a lame secret. There's just a tower. Let's see. I bet this is a full ankle crushing. Yes! Look at that damage. 1 HP. Let's go. Okay, how do I... The wages of mercy. Oh, it starts right over here. Wow. That's convenient. Who dares target me? What? No, I was so healthy. What are you talking about? How could you? You stole my damage from me. Curses do a flip. When we did the vault and I died after the last boss was dead is the big one I can remember. That was pretty funny though. You have to admit it. The wages of mercy. Shifting easily from side to side, the Temple Knight struggles to meet your gaze. It would seem, sir, that my comrades have misjudged you. I realize this now, having witnessed the lengths to which Lord Drillamont will go for your sake. Aye, there can be no doubt that you are a true friend to Ishgard, which is fortunate, as we have urgent need of one of you with your skills. Pray accompany me to the Behemoth's dominion at once. So does the Dark Knight questline never really have like a proper mentor then? Since apparently I was just talking to a dead dude. And now I'm just like doing rando quests for some rando guys. Where the heck is that? Over there. I feel like it should be a requirement that every quest should only be able to take place within 10 feet of the point where the quest starts. Having to travel after you start a quest is the worst. No one wants it, no one likes it. Unless there's a frown. I don't care what you mean by mentor. Well, like, every other, like, quest line has, like, a mentor figure, right? Like, you always, like, learn the class, like, from somebody else. Like even, like, in the, like, the 50 to 60 range, there's always, like, a mentor-type character. Like, you switch, like, a new mentor, essentially. Like, that's pretty much happened every class I've done, at least. Unflinching Temple Knight. There is a demon among us, sir. A fiend which cannot be suffered to live. Lord Drillamont may be willing to let a dangerous vigilante roam free, but we are not so foolish. What sort of hero maims and murders knights sworn to the Holy See? None I know. A heretic you are, and a heretic you shall die. Oh, he's trying to attack me? Like a nerd loser? I mean, you really, only 2 guys, huh? You know I'm level 60, right? Saying Frey still can't mentor you from beyond? I mean, if Frey shows up again, that's fine, I guess. If Yamato's a real person, I bet you would smell like ranch, says Yamazi. I don't know how I feel about that. No comment, Yamasi. I don't know about that one. Vile fiend! Do not think you can conceal your true nature from them forever. We will expose you for the abomination that you are. I swear it. You wielder of dark arts, consort of dragons, I will bring you to justice, even if it costs me my life. Shall we oblige him, then? It's an extra scary, edgy edgelord. A dragonman. Oh, I bet these guys are hated around here.
It is an open pasture ravaged by internecine conflict and chicken.
Indeed, Yamazi. Yeah, like, what's... Like, are there any... Like, what are these guys called? Dovahkiin? I forget, whatever the dragony ones are. Like, are they just, like, super hated in Ishgard? Because I feel like they would be. Well, are you going to kill him? Or shall I? You're one of them too, aren't you? This is the part where you beg for your life. Leave these lands if you value your lives. We'll not show you mercy again. The tune says Lamau, Dovahkiin, Aura. Oh, okay, the Aura. That's right, Dovahkiin as well. I don't know. I only know like so many like dragon things. Okay. It's Skyrim. Look, it's close enough. This game steals a lot of stuff from Skyrim, probably. I pray you do not make a habit of following men plotting to kill you into secluded areas. Or did you learn naught from Frey? Gasp. So you do know of him. I thought him fallen at the trial, but then I heard whispers of a man seen wielding his sword in battle. So tell me, what became of him? How did you learn the arts? By the gods! Though, now that I think on it, 'tis not the first time I have heard such a tale. Gall, is my mentor for the next like 10 levels gonna be like a dirty scaly guy? We who consort with the darkness are never truly whole. Will ever be a part of its yearning to be free. We trained together, Frey and I. His was a strength beyond reckoning, but alas, it was not enough. It warms my heart to see you carry on his legacy. You have learned as much as you have with only a soul crystal to guide you bespeaks your potential. Look, Lol. I haven't played Skyrim, but like I know about Skyrim. I see it around on the meme channels. Who's Yamazi? Don't chew with your mouth open. It's very rude. Did I have expected a dragonborn? Close enough to Jen. I've heard people call them tieflings before. Hey, excuse you, says the Toon. Careful, Greg. Toon already doesn't like you. We can't afford to offend Carson too. That's true. Carson's one of my few allies. I apologize for Carson. I'm not sure exactly what for, but I'm sorry, Carson. Forgive me. There is a matter I would discuss with you, but not here. My name is Sidurgu. Pray look for me at the Forgotten Night in Ishgard. What kind of drink do you think Sidurgu drinks? Foundation. I know where this is. iTunes says, well, you don't even know your only ally is an Al-Ra. Is that what Carson is? Carson, I can't believe you would betray me like this. This whole time I thought we were friends, but you've been a dragon? Been a heretic? I guess that's the closest one. Can I have the map for this area? Thank you. Oh, this one. Oh man, is Totteru still hanging around in here? Learning how to sew stuff or whatever? Oh, it's these nerds. Have they been here this whole time just being nerds? Not being helpful? Are you a friend of Sid's? We can't have two Sids in the game. That's illegal. The only heretic around here is you. But Al-Ra are not dragons. It says in lore these weirdos are with their weirdos with skin defects. Ooh. I wondered when I was supposed to be able to talk to these guys, because they've been here for, like, ages, just ominously not talking to me. Given the circumstances under which we embarked upon this path, I fear you do not yet understand what it means to be a Dark Knight. The first of us bared steel against one of the clergy. This is true. He sacrificed everything he once held dear in the name of justice. So must all who would walk in his footsteps. Mayhap you think this will earn you the love of the common man. You are wrong. To many, you will forever be a criminal, a fiend who sows chaos and discord. These people will listen to the lies of our enemies. They will do their utmost to cast you out, or worse, as they did to Frey. If you are not prepared to deal with these consequences, then surrender your sword and soul crystal to me, now. She's like, I'm here too. You claim conviction, but your actions speak otherwise. Gasp. A sword? I've heard of these things. You spared a man who tried to murder you. Mercy, some would call it. Idiocy, I name it. Oh, that's right. I followed him and gave him the mercy he truly deserved. Look at me, Grayson. Tell me what you see. The first Ishgardians to encounter Al-Ra saw Dravanians. We had fled Garlemald's armies only to come to a land where we were mistaken for another nation's mortal enemy. They bared steel and came to kill us, but we did not die so easily. We spared them and sent them on their way, and how do you think they repaid our kindness? With fire and blood, Grayson, with death for every man, woman, and child. Make no mistake, these are the wages of mercy. If you would walk the path, then you must accept this truth, for your enemies already have. Next Dark Knight quest will be available from Starter Group upon reaching level 52. Level 52? I'll never make it. We made it. Yay. Excuse you, Yamazi, says Dune. He only says, but the lore. How dare you, Yamazi? The lore, says Yamazi. Real? Not very talkative. Also super short. Like, if I had, like, another Slime King hat, I could be taller than her. Hold on. There we go. Still not tall enough to beat Sidurgu, though. Let me get, like, a table on top of this table. I need to be able to, like, look down on everyone I talk to. This is unacceptable. Wait, can I... Hold on. This is... Wait. Solving it? Aha. Too far. Come on, just give it to me. Ah, I can talk to him from here. I'm taller. It's perfect. And they are not weirdos. Sidurgu would entreat a fellow Dark Knight for aid. Salted Earth. Man, these seem super useful. Why did I not have these for 10 levels? I see you yet walk the path, Grayson, and it is well that you do. I got forced off of my box for my height. Dang it. This is a matter I can discuss only with another Dark Knight. Swear to me that you will speak of it to no one else. I nod my jiggly head. Thank you. Then I shall begin at the beginning. Our master, in his final moments, spoke to Frey and me in riddles. A heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns. Thence comes the darkness to consume. Yet even in the depths, the flame endures. Submit to the flame and harness the abyss. Frey and I did not understand his words. We hoped their meaning would become clear to us in the course of our duties as Dark Knights. Also, there is this child here now, and so we carried on, following the creed, until one day, we found her. Go on, Riel, you can be trusted. Alright. Alone's blessings be upon you, sir. Right then. Close enough, I guess. She was fleeing from a unit of temple knights at the time, who were clearly intent on doing her harm. Needless to say, Frey and I took issue with that and chose to intervene. We went to ground after that, but Frey was caught out on the streets while fetching supplies. I cannot protect her, Grayson. Not from the temple knights. Not by myself. I'm not even sure why they seek her. Only that should I fail, her life is forfeit. Help me, Grayson, and I shall share with you my arts. And when we have reached the limits of my knowledge, mayhap we can unravel the mystery of my master's final words together. I can offer you naught else. What say you? I nod my jiggly head. Oh, still funny. Then it is settled. We shall both serve as her guardians. Do we need to get that signed or something? Like, don't you have something to say to Grayson, Riel? May Helone's blessings be upon thee. I mean, we could just not help her and say we did our best. I mean, everyone would probably believe us. I ended up back on top of the box after my cutscene somehow. That's weird. This is Oki. He swears on the jiggly of his head and nods in agreement. I agree, AC. One day the King Slime will finally take over the tiny man. I mean, I feel like it's like sinking lower onto my head than it did like when I first put it on. Like, I feel like it's like more of my head is covered than when I first got it, right? Eventually, like, my entire head will be missing and I'll just be a King Slime. The Heavy would call him Tiny Man. Sidurgu. Talk to her a little. Ask her about herself. Guys think you're so funny doing silly dances. It's a very serious business. Yes? Why did the Temple Knights want to hurt you? They said I was an abomination. That I had to die to atone for my sins. Where are your parents? What do you think of Sidurgu? He doesn't talk as much. Not since Frey left. Sometimes he hardly speaks a word. Other times. But I know he would never hurt me. Great. Excuse me. Grayson, was it? You'll look after Sid too, won't you? Sure. Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. I think you're so funny. Right, that's enough of that. To more important matters. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure why the Temple Knights are after Riel. They seem to believe something is wrong with her, but for the life of me I cannot imagine what it could be. However, there may be a way to find out. The other day I overheard a curious tale from a house Halenot knight recently returned from Camp Cloudtop. He spoke of Vanu healers who could see their patients' ether. So skilled were these healers that they could diagnose ailments with a glance. It may be not more than a fantastical tale told by a man in his cups, but even so, if there is a chance we could learn what, if aught, ails Riel, I dare say we must take it. Let's go to Camp Cloudtop and begin our search for a healer there. Have anything to say, Riel? Did you know Frey too? He was a good teacher. And a friend. Oh, I knew Riel, or knew Frey super good, Riel. Oh, you could say that we were intimately acquainted. Where am I going? I wasn't actually listening. The Knight and the Maiden Fair. We're going here, guys. Don't even heckin' worry. Honestly, the King Slime hat as a full helmet would have been pretty great. Careful how you word that, Gray. I'm so careful. Everyone who knows me knows that I always choose my words carefully so as to avoid misunderstandings. I understand that everyone sees the world very differently from me, and often interprets things incorrectly. Oh, hey guys. Riel? How is it that they float like that? I've never seen anything quite like it. Bad enough you were talking to a corpse, let alone being intimate with him. Look. In a manner of speaking, I may have been inside the corpse for a while. At least part of me was. That doesn't mean anything untoward happened. Can I talk to Sidurgu? It's made in heaven sword, says AC. Jen says, hey, what? Right then. The Vanu Vanu are not wont to parley with outsiders under most circumstances. However, they may be willing to receive us if we come bearing a suitable offering. I am told they use Gastornis feathers in their rituals. Mayhap they would suffice. Grayson, I must ask that you prepare our offering while I look after Riel. Once you have it, we can journey to Vundu Oak Bendu together and entreat one of their healers to examine her. Riel? Please take care, Grayson. Temple Knights have eyes everywhere, Grayson. I dare not leave her unattended. Great story. There's his perspective as a paper often folded the wrong way. Where you can't say things like that on stream, says Carson. No, you guys are the ones being weird about it. Just let yourself deeper into a hole with that description. The wildest take of Dark Knight's Quest I've seen, says Atune. I don't know what you're talking about. Just calling him like I sees him. I need to go this way. Let's see, so I just gotta go rip some feathers off of the thing. Is that what they told me to do? Ah, Gastornis. Hold on. I forgot to consume eggs. Excellent. Alright, birds. Ah. Ah, toughy, are you? Oh, you didn't expect me to have a million attacks. That's what you get. 3 feathers. Oh, it would seem that your time has come. Living dead. Wow, 300 seconds to wait on that one? I may have used that at a poor time. I got a car. 'Cause I'm rich. Over there. Alright. I'm gonna have to head out, have fun, everyone except Grayson. Going to rewire my muscles at this point. Anywho, bye now. Bye, Jen. Good luck. Take good care of your muscles and the rewiring of them. The knight and the maiden fair. Ok Gundu. Yep, sleep well, Jen. Where am I going? All the way over here. Ah, there's a secrety secret.
Eternal darkness. Well, that's just great.
I agree, Goodsworth. Vanu healer? What mistral gale blows netherlings this far? Away with you, away. Feathers? Gastornis feathers? Netherling knows the ways of the Vundu well. Let storm clouds give way to warm sunshine. Say your piece. Wow. Just that easy. Gasp. I like the little, whistle that plays. She will do as we ask, Grayson. Yes, I knew this was a she we were talking to. Obviously, you can tell by her ruffles. Bring forth the child, Netherlings. Let me look upon her face and know her heart. Is the Vunu just like an explode in terror, looking in her heart? Soft rains to soothe your heart, little one. Do not be afraid. Drink of the winds, let thy soul take flight. Bathe in the mists and show me thy light. Can we get that dance? That's a good dance. I want that one. Come, come, show me thy light. What tempestuous winds rage beneath tranquil clouds? What great spirit dwells within you? Speak plain, Vanu. This is no child. This is... Ah! The Tramontane follows you, Netherlings. You cannot remain here. Be gone from our lands. Bye. Wait, I didn't... But I paid you the feathers. I demand a refund. Ready your blade, Grayson. We've been followed. Over there. Someone's coming. Alright. Okay. How did they find us? So apparently you're just leaking evil juice. Climb the ridge and stand watch. I'm staying with Riel. I always gotta climb the ridge. Don't make me... Hold on, I can do this. I can... There's always weakness. There isn't a weakness. Alright. Destination. It's a long survey. Eyes peeled, George. The enemy is upon us. Get him. A dishonored temple knight. Foolish fool. Also, Sidurg. Oh, okay, you did fight some people. Good. Just two? At least pretend you're helping, Sidurg. Gosh darn. Riel? So it really was them. Riel better be helping too. Just sitting around being lazy. That should be the last of them. I've seen these ones about before. They don't answer to the Lord Commander. Or so I hear. Thought to take us outside the city, away from prying eyes. Don't want to be seen murdering a girl in the streets of the Holy See, do they? Even their staunchest supporters couldn't abide that. Seems our new friend has already abandoned us. Not for it, then. Back to Ishgard we go. Come along, Riel. I'm guessing at some point we're going to talk to an actual dragon about the problem. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's a demon. It's not even a child. You absolute fool. What are you doing with this thing? How dare you when I'm trying to teleport? That was so rude. How do I... I need to go probably up to the... Yeah, Forgotten Night. That makes sense. That's where we've been going. This way. Okay, excellent. Good fall damage. Real? You're not hurt, are you? Did she see me jump off the ledge there and get a little concerned? Sidurgu. I trust you no longer dispute the true nature of the Temple Knights. Murderers and thieves who drape themselves in the trappings of righteousness. Do you not see, Grayson? We are all that stands between them and their prey. There's no justice for these monsters save that which we must deliver. I will see them answer for their sins, I swear it. If I have to drown in the abyss to see it done, I will. Grayson, Sid, I wanted to thank you both for protecting me earlier, and apologize for getting you too hurt. Cool. Don't be foolish, you've not to apologize for. In any case, at least we learned something of our enemy's motives. Not that I have the faintest inkling of what the healer meant by a great spirit. It sounds like exactly what it means, honestly. Sounds like Riel ain't no Riel. It's almost like some kind of darkness has infiltrated her corpse. I now have earth that's extra salty. Oh, it's like my third part of my AoE. Nice. Twice as nice. Riel? Come back soon. Coming back now. The words of the Vanu shaman yet trouble Sudoku. Plunge. A jumping attack? I can be a dragoon. Oh, heck yes. So, a great spirit dwells within Riel. That shaman is to be believed. We need answers, Grayson. And I can think of no one better to ask than those who commune with spirits regularly. I speak of Gridania's conjurers, who can hear the voices of the Twelveswood. Or so it is said. It's just as well. Frey told me she had an aptitude for their arts. What had taken him moons to learn, she mastered in days. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. Mayhap her ancestors were conjurers after... That's right, Frey did have some healing magic. And I think like in previous quests with him. Because he kind of like acted as a healer for us as the tank. Hi, Jarek. Thank you for the wave. Also, when you said a foul darkness, I was going to make a Skyrim reference, but I won't because you wouldn't get it. No, lol, I was talking about the Dovahkim. I know about these things. Because you aren't taking fall damage to go the fastest route, you aren't trying hard enough. See, you're right. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. Mayhap her ancestors were conjurers after a fashion. Whatever the reason, there is no guarantee it is related to what the shaman said, or why the temple knights wish her dead. Didn't mean to rhyme, that was kind of weird. If past experience is any indication, they'll be tracking us the moment we leave the city. It's not a question of if they will attack us, but when. But you'll be ready for them, I see. Then let us be off. The road should be safe so far as Camp Dragonhead. Wait, hold on. Riel? Okay. Are we going to see the conjurers? Frey used to tell me stories of the Fane. Sid said he would have won if they had let him keep his staff. I mean, he could have healed himself as he was fighting, so that definitely would have been a pretty OP tactic. I scared myself. Ah. Someone's having a party. Wait, my party's over here. Riel? How much further is it to Gridania? I've never been. Gasp! I feel a quivering in my soul. Like something desperately needs to become more swerve. Alright. Now we're ready. Now we're the dankest of nights. Sudoku? They're close. I can feel it. Stay with Riel. I'm going to scout out the road to the observatorium. Follow at a distance. If they come, do whatever it takes to see they're safely inside the walls. Doesn't sound right. Good. That's a promise. Oh, it's an escort mission. Please be safe, Sid. I'm ready, Grayson. Whenever you are. 56? That's inconvenient for me. Riel the Voiceless. Let's go then. I don't see any. Oh, she is like a little conjurino. gritty. It actually makes sense to get down on that gritty, seeing as I'm all swagged up. There they are! Summon the others! They don't know. They found us! Ah, Riel, you ran away for me. That's not helpful. The level's slowly creeping up on you, says Lala. No, it's not true. I am the one who is over-leveled always. This way, men! After them! Now I got all stucked. Oh, that one has a cooldown. Good luck. Riel, you did not help at all. Get back here. Useless. Surrender the girl. There's no escape. Just fall over and die. Mine says you do PvP, Gray. Pro voice performances always. We're meddling in affairs beyond your ken. This isn't Ireland. You can't ken nothing. Oh, a well-trained Temple Knight. Unfortunate for this guy. Broham, you really came to the wrong place. You'll live to regret this. Ah, he despawned like a coward. Lame. You're allowed to beat Gray up in PvP. Made it, thanks to you. Oh, no, he doesn't. He only do it for the season rewards and only frontline. I think we should be allowed to beat Gray up in PvP. Heard good things about frontline. There's 1v1 vary in Wolf's Den. It's true. I fought Smo there once and super definitely won. It was pretty crazy. You're not hurt, are you? No, no. My liver's always been on the outside. Mize has never played it. Grayson, thank the gods you're alright. I should have known there was strike when we were apart. They are certain to return with the reinforcements ere long. We must press on south into Gridanian territory. Till we reach the city proper, we cannot be assured of safety. We leave now, Riel. You can rest once we reach Stillglade Fane. She nods her head, I guess. Okay, well, I would like to come with you guys. What about your friend Alberic? How you been, man? Oh, Grayson, a young dragon friend has informed me of your trials and tribulations in the Far East. I was most glad to hear word of Estinian. However, I cannot help but wonder just how he found himself so far from Ishgard. How are you doing, Alberic? Your slaying of Nidhogg's shade marked the end of the Dragon Song War. There are, of course, members of the Horde that still harbor fierce hatred in their hearts for the Holy See. Some may even launch an assault upon us. However, their flame does not burn as bright as it once did. We, too, have admittedly lost both Estinian and Hustien, but the dragoons that remain grow in strength each day that passes. Ishgard need fear not while we still draw breath. We must also keep one eye on future generations. It is our duty to pass on both the traditions and techniques that have been born as a result of this 1,000-year conflict. Not to mention the truth behind it that you brought to light. Neat. I like you can talk to Alberic. He's pretty cool. Oop. actually. I might just... Let me see what happens if I just, like, go down here. I think it might take me there quicker than teleporting to Gridania. It's a quest. Weird. Frontline isn't bad. It's fairly non-stressful since there's so many players. That seems fair. Is that silly, what's it called? Oh, wow, it's, how do I don't think I'm... You know, I'm just going to travel into Gridania. I don't think I'm very close as I thought I was. What was I saying? Oh, is the Yokai Watch thing still going on, or did that finally end? Where is this? Wait, where the heck? Okay, it's the one that's like got that squiggly shape to it. Wait, is that part of Gridania? Wait. Oh, that's old I'm not dumb. I'm very smart, but I made a mistake because we can't always be perfect forever. Conjurers. Do I get to talk to old what's his face? The secret final boss? I think it's until the patch. It's still going, says the tune. Gray is so failing as a conjurer white mage right now. No, guys, I know. It's where good old Black Robes, Tiny Horns. You know the guy. Esumion. His name means, was it Sumi? Sumi is either like an eraser or like a pen. It's like something to do with writing. In Japanese, but... Came to continue your studies? A great spirit, is it? If it please, I would examine this scroll myself. It is the very least I can do for one who has ever been a friend of the Twelveswood. Huh, but where are they? So, what would the dialogue be if you hadn't been a conjurer and super cool buddy pals? Because I feel like if he gives me like a terrible explanation now, then that's just rude. Apologies for a late arrival. Riel grew tired and I had to carry her part of the way. I could have kept walking. Our burdens need not be our own, child. There is no shame in sharing the weight. Who's the boy? I am Brother Esumion, master of this guild, and though you will labor to believe it, young man, I am several times your age. Gasp! You must be Riel. Grayson has told me all about you. Pray come closer and take your ease. I ask that you close your eyes and listen to my words. Breathe deep. Feel the myriad life around you. Be as one with the world. Well, is she one with the world yet? The Vanu shaman spoke true, after a fashion. Her spiritual presence belies her years. It is clearly not the product of training, rather an innate power with which she radiates, akin to that of the elementals, or the Dravonians. Can't be serious. She's just a girl. Yes, she is. Very special girl. Maybe you're familiar with the tale of the boy and the dragon gay? I am not, but I so badly want to be acquainted with the story. Please continue, Hasumiyan. No? Please let me hear more about the dragon gay. Hardly surprising. The Archbishop declared it a heretic's tale, and with good cause. It is a corruption of an older legend in which a man partakes of dragon blood, and in so doing becomes one himself. Rumor has it that heretics hold such rituals for this very purpose, and if there's truth in such tales, perchance she has ingested the blood of an ancient dragon. What? She's not some half-crazed lunatic. I make no accusations, only offer a possible explanation. Moreover, who is to say that she did so knowingly? You... Excuse me, Pray forgive me, I did not mean to cause you distress. You have nothing to fear, my child, for you are in perfect health and blessed with 2 loyal guardians. Would that others could say the same. I think Riel would benefit from a brief respite before returning to Ishgard, unused to the rigors of the road as she is. Why not show her to the Carline Canopy? An eel pie can do wonders for the soul. Those eel pies. Thank you for your time. This is Grayso failing as a conjure white mage right now. There's a book of it in the Gooball library. About the dragon gay? It says, oh man, I gotta read that book. I need to learn more about this. To go all the way to the Canopy car line. It's so far away. Man, doing these quests is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I was kind of assuming we'd be done after like an hour or so. I think somebody keeps goofing it up and slowing us down. Making this take way longer than it needs to. I don't want to, you know, name names or point fingers or nothing. But you know who you are. Who? God, look at that good jiggle going on. Saduga? Is she eating pie? No, she's eating an apple. Perfectly good eel pie over on that counter. How are you gonna grow healthy if you don't eat your eels? Are they called Grace and Allen? That can't be it. That can't be right at all, Hatoon. Fairy tales and fantasies. This is what he has to offer us. Heretics I understand, but I expected better from the bloody head of the Conjurers Guild. And you? Why didn't you speak up for yourself? I was just hankered for some more dragon blood. Riel! There were no windows. Just walls of stone with little cracks to tempt your fingers. And iron bars colder than ice. I couldn't tell when it was raining, whether it was day or night. She didn't say I drank blood. All she said was, it's better this way. At least if they catch me, they'll just kill me this time. Can I finish my apple? No. He just throws it out the window. Go ahead. It does keep the doctors away. It's not a sin if someone made you do it. I didn't. I won't let them hurt you. I know. You want another one? I could get you an eel and apple pie. No, thank you. 1 apple for me a day, thanks. Right then. Keep an eye on her until she's finished eating, would you? I could do with some fresh air. Well, did you eat your apple? I have to eat the core too. That's got all the extra tasty what's that stuff? It's got the good juice in those seeds. You want to make sure you eat lots of those seeds. Thank you for waiting with me, Grayson. Shall we go and find Sid? Oh, this is arsenic. An old lace? Gasp, how did you find him first? Or is it, oh no, you can't keep your Dark Knight job resources right in the middle of the screen, can you?
Stop it, okay? Stop being a clown!
Yamazi, how could you? This is so rude. I've been such a good streamer today. Dark Knight job resources right in the middle of the screen, can I? Oh, you don't like having them like up there in the far corner where I can't see them ever? I guess I could mess with that. HUD layout. Blood gauge. Actually, we'll do that. That seems like the logicalness. Yeah, I like it. Loss of cyanide? That's right, when I'm getting conflicting Google answers. The tune says Carson Gray doesn't know what they do, though. I know, well, one of them glows. One of them glows if I have my grit. If I'm hitting that gritty, as they say. And then the other one is just like a weird dark circle. But it's probably fine. Real? Do you need a moment? Always. Well, I've had my fill of the forest. Back to Ishgard, then. I think Riel and I can manage on our own for now. Shall we? The answer is yes, Satoon. It's like when I told him to move his Lily. Guys are always making me move stuff. The game puts it in a perfectly good place. You're always like, it's not good enough. Who bonked me? Reveal yourself. How... What did I possibly do? I have been helping a child all stream. I feel like that should get me, like, bonus points or something for being cool and kind. So rude, all of you. What are you gonna do if all this, like, if all this excessive bonking makes me, like, go prematurely bald or something? Be real upset. Since it's hit the gritty, it deserves a bonk. I said that like 10 minutes ago. What do you mean? You can't bonk me for something that happened that far back in the past. It's great bonkable. Don't ask the ball that, Yamazi. Is this what you're worried about, says Lala? Look deep in your heart, you'll see the answer. 8-ball, don't help me. Don't stop talking, all of you. The apples were good, but maybe I should have tried the eel pie after all. It's pretty tasty. Hold on, I need to get on my tall box. Perfect. Who? You can't bonk twice. That hurts. You know how much that... There's a lot of ouch. A lot of ouch, you know? Don't stop talking, all of you. Don't you insist as long. Stop. Napoleon complex. No, guys. Look, I just need to make sure that I'm taller than everybody. There's nothing weird about that. That was a blessedly uneventful journey. Mayhap the Temple Knights were still nursing the injuries you gave them. Riel was worried they might try to ambush you on the road, but I assured her you would be fine. I must apologize, Grayson. For all you have done for us, I fear I have yet to adequately recompense you. I'll continue to share with you what skills I can. Alas, I fear we near the limits of my knowledge. I learned how to plunge. Let's go. Sidurgu shares that he was knowledge of the abyss. I sure do love having abyssal knowledge. That never has consequences. Taller than everyone, yet chose to make his bun not so tall. Well, he was pretty tall. He was a studly stud. Does Gray know his ABC? Is the 8-ball says, are you kidding? I don't like the 8-ball. I feel like the 8-ball is not my friend. Come back soon. Sidurgu, I'm back right now. Original sins. Ah, my favorite kind. Can't beat the classic sins, let's be honest. Sidurgu recognizes that desperate times call for desperate measures. Hmm? This is just like us. It's so rude. I've been thinking, Grayson. I didn't mean to, but it just happens. The Pajal likened Riel's spiritual presence to that of a Dravanian, hence why he suggested she had partaken of dragon blood. Regardless of the cause, if she does hold some affinity with dragons, she'll never be safe here in Ishgard. If being the operative word, of course. We need to know for certain, which means we must parley with the Dravanian. It will not be easy, I realize. The Dravanians do not want to entertain outsiders, especially ones hailing from Ishgard. You've spoken with their leaders. Beg pardon, I don't think you would so readily admit it. Well, well, pray lead the way, Grayson. I don't know why I wouldn't have... Yo, that looks cozy. I can't go in. I'm the perfect size to fit in a fireplace now. I pray this Vidofnir can give us the answers we seek. Ever since you joined us, we've visited so many new places. I'm sure Frey would have enjoyed it too. Cool story, but he's still dead. Goodbye. Onyx Trine, you say? AC says, have you ended anyone rightly yet? I'm not sure what that means, AC. So the answer is possibly not. Vidofnir. Mattoon, get away from them. I need to talk to them first. Did a thing? Oh wait, no they did not. Ah, Yamazi, you fool. Also, I don't know why that didn't work. That might not work so well on the YouTube side, which is unfortunate. It's supposed to say your name. Christ, run away, you can't let the NPCs see him teleport. That's true, they're way less impressed if they don't, unless they think that I walked this whole way, you know? I've never seen a dragon up close before. They're so big. She is rather large, isn't she? Thou keepest curious company, mortal. Mm-hmm. I see. Though I trust in thy words, thy companions are unknown to me. A token, then, for them to declare their intent. I would have them gather up grown ahim in Avalonia Fallen and bring it to me. But where are the beasts which are drawn by the fragrance? Real? So dragons like flowers, just like we do. Right then, gathering flowers for a dragon. No point in questioning it. Real and I will search the lands north of here together. You can take the south. You know what? Gotta respect Sidurgu. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. That's the thing we're doing. Great. Let's get at it. Oh, so he's just like the wool. Yeah. I know that place. I saw this place recently. When I was getting lost or something, I think. It's gonna be on top here. I know it. My heart tells me it's true. Well, my heart lied to me. Get him. Stupid bees don't even know what's coming at them. Yes. The flower is mine. I'm gonna teleport. What's this place called? Helix. Pretty sure it's Helix. You want me to do a thing? Sure. Well, yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You can teleport while you're still on a mount? And then you reappear on the mount? That's kind of nice. Wish I'd known that sooner. Hey, where's my friends? Well, this is this man. Thank you for noticing. Such fragile, fleeting creations. Bring them close, mortal, that I might breathe deep of their essence. That which passeth into death liveth on in memory. One prepareth now for the journey. Bid farewell to her and mourn, and find the answer thou seekest. Where did my two buddies go? Oh, that was far down. I didn't realize that. My lightning horse. Most appropriate mount for this area, really, if you think about it. Just gotta get there first and be a winner. It's like a crazy path you have to walk up. It's down beneath and it's down in the deep dark within, isn't it? How do I get into the deep dark within? It's in the down below, beneath. Beneath, below, I found it. Of course. So obvious now. I bet you all were hopelessly lost and confused. Luckily, I am here to help you. Like, kind of spooky, though. Oh, no. Hold on. We gotta hurry. What quest is this one? I think this is like level 56, right? Unless I'm always lost and confused. Is that your secret, Lola? I passed him. Why didn't somebody tell me? A dying dragon? Why are you dying, bro? Oh, yes. Lost, confused, full of stress. Together, they form Lola. Let me linger a while longer, hunter. Soon my soul shall take wing. I give you a flower, apparently. Also, it's true. I shall miss this. But often bade you come to me. And we're here to judge you silently while you die. His scent, entwined. Ah, I see now. We seek no quarrel, O Ancient One. Only answers. Come forward, child. It just like gently leans down and just like bites off her head. There you are, my beloved. How long hath it been since we soared through the mists? What did you say? Silence, Dark One. He liveth on in you, child. The blood of my beloved floweth strong in thy veins. Yet, mingled as it is, 'twas not thee who partook of his essence. Were it not so, thou wouldst have been overcome. Thy progenitors drank deep to spur their own becoming. Then it's true. And the Temple Knights knew. Then they will never stop. They cannot. Even if we flee Ishgard. If we could but harness the Abyss. Thou speakest strange, Dark One. What dost thou seek? Oh. Shrouded in thy rancor, thou wouldst stand apart from thy charge. The folly of youth. Even the tiny beings who frolic in the mists of Soam Al know a better way. What? Who? No more, Dark One. No more. Farewell, child. Fly free. For us. Goodbye, and thank you. There's not more for us here. To Ishgard. Okay, good luck dying. Leave me to slumber, Dark One. My beloved singeth to me. Cool stories. Ah, just once again time to end the quest. That description was giving Modica flashbacks. Modica flashbacks. Sure, I suppose. It's been way too long since I watched Modica, so I couldn't tell you. And also, I technically never finished the show. Ow. I see now. Unless I never finished it either. See? This changes nothing. I swore an oath to protect her, and I mean to uphold it, no matter the cost. So these are the knights who would defy the will of Helone. And we kind of have just been hanging out in the public tavern. They were going to find us eventually. She's found us! My lady surely knows she will find few friends here. Blessed are we who abide in her grace, for we shall never be forsaken. One day I, Istrid de Caligno, shall walk in her halls, and you shall answer for your deeds. Will you stand before her and claim that you are righteous? That it was just to take so many lives in defense of that abomination? Repent of your sins and surrender to me. The Fury may yet spare your souls. So yours is the righteous cause. To condemn a girl to death for her parents' deeds. This is the will of Helone. Yes. Yes, it is. You know what? Straight shooter. Gotta respect that. Not even a question. If you will not see reason, even with full knowledge of the facts, then I make it to you all a final offer. Submit to a trial by combat. I already killed all your knights. I mean... Survive, and you may go in peace. Fall, and it is mine. Refuse, and I'll put this tavern to the torch and have the heads of every man, woman, and child here. That doesn't even seem remotely legal. Anyone who dares harbor you will suffer the same, here or elsewhere. This I swear to you. Would that we could settle this here now, but I'd wager your men at the doors would take offense. As you wish, my lady. You shall have your trial. I nod my jiggly head. I shall send a messenger with details. But, Mother, wait. I should have had them cut out your tongue. Oof. Real, what in the seven hells is going on? She told them to take me. She said I wasn't hers. That I was... Why didn't you tell me this was all your mother's doing? I bled for you, Frey. Oh, I bled for you. Frey died for you. We had a right to know. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I didn't mean for... Darn it all. Leave us, Grayson. I need time to think. Oofers. Abyssal Drain, that seems useful. Restores own HP, that sounds super useful. Man, all these things I could have had for so long. The dark side stirs in the presence of pain. Yes, more pain. Riel, cry more tears. It makes me stronger. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for anyone. Frey to... In anger, you know all too well, smolders within Sidurgu. The flame in the abyss. Yeah, weird there's an actual legit reason for doing job quests. Yeah, dang it. To considerable effort, but at last I have learned the whole truth. Attend to me, Grayson. You have a right to know. For countless generations, the sons and daughters of House Kalenoir have pledged themselves to the Church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence within the clergy, and for a time, Countess Istride de Kalenoir was poised to do the same, and when she and her husband celebrated the birth of their firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is, until years later when the Inquisitors came. Information gleaned during an interrogation had implicated her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation, one he proudly declared was decades in the making. The Temple Knights slew him as he tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Riel locked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness. What monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death? You mustn't go. She'll kill you. She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Riel. I have a plan. Grayson, recall you the dragon's words when we told her of our dark arts. She said that there were tiny beings who know a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhap we can stand against Lady Istride and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings might be. It's a mystery. I know who she could possibly be referring to. Riel? Sidurgu? I shall make inquiries, but I do not expect to learn much. If you uncover aught of interest, pray send word. Right then, the plan. The flame in the abyss, the flame in the abyss. Mogholm. Man, I wonder if Mogholm might house tiny beings who were learned in the dark arts. How do I... Moogle, you say? When do we, like, unlock the... Oh, a Moggle. A Moggy. Your name is dumb and you should feel dumb. Well, if it isn't one of the new visitors from below. Are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kupo. My, that's a rather grim way of living, isn't it? I can't say I've ever heard of knights so infatuated with darkness. However, I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about, Kupo. Okay. Did I bring them back with me? I bet. Okay, thank goodness. Like, if they're gonna make me, like, go back and forth like that, that'd be rude. Just like useless law. Shush. Welcome to Mogcombe, Kupo. The little one must be Riel, which makes the big one Sid, right? Yes. I presume you're one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Riel, say something to the Moogle. Riel? Riel! I'm sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood? When I put you back together so you can do it again? You drag me to halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself. And you tell me it's for my sake. Ah. Not the pipe. Why are we here, Sudoku? Tell me the real reason. Of course it's for your sake. Well, you've certainly had a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it. What are you saying? It's not like that, Riel. And you, say something, darn you. My hat jiggles in judgment. I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Kupo. Harnessing the power of your... I guess it's water time. Now I drink some water. Watery. Actually, the little one is Grayson. That seems kind of rude, Lala. Harnessing the power of your emotions or some such, yes? I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mog. Rather simple name, I know, but those were simpler times, Kupo. Anyway, Mog had a penchant for dancing, and... Is this an FF6 reference? Wait. What does dancing have to do with the dark arts? Everything, Kupo. Everything. The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by it. But better late than never, Kupo. Master Malky will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need to pull 4 sprigs of palmwort each. Up to it, Kupo. I fail to see what purpose it serves, but fine. You'll have your precious palmwort. Oh, and Riel can stay here with us while you're away. That's not good. She's like, please don't leave me. Let's go, Grayson. Riel is like, I have been truly forsaken. As a fellow Lala, if I'm allowed to... Is that how that works, Lala? It's not like... It's not rude if you're one too. It's totally fine. Riel? Look after him, will you? No one will be harnessing the darkness of the abyss or whatever else until you bring me plenty of palmwort first, Kupo. Do I still have, like, this much area, like, unexplored around here? That's wild. Can I, like, even fly in this area? I can. Which is, like, even more wild, really. Oh, it's all just, like, right around here? Or right above here. Got thirsty, had a water, thought, why not redeem hydrate for Gray so he drinks too? So you're welcome. Thanks, Yamazi. With Backseat, I'm glad you understand. Just like the N-word. Only nerds can call each other nerds, says Yamazi. It's true. Mogul. Mogcombe is a wonderful place, but I like being under the sun so much more. Kupo, feeling the breeze on my palm and watching the sparkly stars is so relaxing. Great story. Tussock. I sure do love tussocks. Ah. Delicious tussock. guess I need to fly. Lawless Boopsy, how close am I to a timeout, says Yamazi. So close. What are all these turtle rocks doing here? Also, you heard the man. So close. Mazda says, sheesh. Don't you sheesh me. Or Lala, probably. Not sure. Lala probably has a really short fuse. I mean, on account of being a Lalafell, there's not a whole lot of fuse you can put in a body that size. Just starts off short by default. I gathered Palmwort. What the hell is this thing? What is this thing? What am I writing? Well, says that was a good one. I accept that joke. Glad it's acceptable. Like, what is this thing? I think it's the mount from this tombstone event. Weird. I must have magically acquired it in my sleep, I guess. I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. There you are, Darkest. There you are, Darkest, Dark One of the Dark. Have you brought my Palmwort? I got your Palmwort for you. Very nice, Kupo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must cull Tullians, Kupo. Rather a lot of them have been sighted on the road to Asa. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kupo. Riel? Oh, you needn't worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kupo. Just focus on the trial and wait for me in Asa when you're finished. Someone probably gave it to you. I think I might have collected it from the event. I've been buying things, like as I've done stuff. I just don't know what I've been buying. But it's just a quick question. Like, if you leave a child like unattended with moggles, is that like? Oh hi. Is that like fine? Does that have like consequences, or is it probably chill? Because I'm suddenly concerned that Riel's disappeared, and they're clearly trying to like brush me off and push me elsewhere. They'd be fine, says Lala. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be in trouble with Sidurgu. It says you are a child. No, I'm such a grown-up. I pay my taxes. I have a house in a game. You know, I mean, I share it with some people, but I put some money in the house. Just plug one more green into George while we're here. That's a long survey. Unless in your haunted house. Which is you are a child and you came out fine. I am so grown up, guys. Stop even. Unless my haunted house. It's not that haunted. No items have mysteriously been flung off my shelf recently, so it's totally fine. get him. Maybe when your landlord made that giant hole, they were just getting the ghosts out. All the ghosts who are trapped in the floorboards finally just got released all at once. More things I have to cull. Dang, that landlord calling me. I see the purple. I want it. I want it so badly. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to Asa to meet him. Gasp. Sidurgu? What, you just standing around for like a lazy? 60? I guess it's the level I am, so that's fine. What the hell are we doing, Grayson? What could Muggles possibly know about mastering the dark arts? Mwahaha! Foolish fools! Right then, what's all this? While you two are busy gathering palmwood and slaying Tullyhands, we kidnapped Riel, Kupo. Mwahaha! Matted Moogle. Oh yes, Kupo, we've had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed, Kupo. I don't like that. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever. You wouldn't dare. If you don't believe us, go and look. You'll never find her, Kupo. Not in a million years. She's ours, Kupo. You'll never see her again. You furry little... Oh. Give it back to me now, or I swear I'll kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders. Defeat the Muggles. Ah, oh, finally the game lets me do what I've always wanted. Do your worst, Kupo. Tell they're serious about the evil laughter. Ah, that good song you had in the last is Carson. It really is the good King Mogulmog fight. I mean, I guess you don't fight Muggles that often in the game, so... you know, let him have it. Please tell me we're actually killing them, too. That'd be the real cherry on top of this whole thing. You know, maybe we should have killed the healer first, now I think about it. Melodramatic and mordacious. I played this game of Theater Ribbon last week, says Lola. This song. I'm leaving. Bit much if you ask me, Kupo. Forever, forever. Doesn't matter how hard you fight Kupo, you're never going to see her again. What? Are you gonna cry now, Kupo? Go on then, cry. Cry for me, Kupo. Jeez. Actual psychopaths. Their swords make like a squeaky toy noise. Oh, that's a lot of things happening. I'm getting out. Oh, I guess I'm not. The Moogle go around. Oh, Yamazi heading out. Gotta go, Gray. Bye, guys. Yeah, bye, Yamazi. Good luck. Take care. Be safe. Keep crying, Kupo. Keep... Your Moogle weapon makes that sound every time we take it out, even in cutscenes. That's really funny. This better be worth it. We killed 7 Moogles. Good job, team. Ouch! You could really hurt someone carrying on like that, Kupo. That's the bloody point. Now tell me where she is if you want to live. Wait! The conferring, like, are we allowed to tell them? Oh no, he actually died. Oh, he's sleeping. Why do you want her back so badly, Kupo? What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her. You don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? She's just a burden to you, so why do you care what happens to her? I swore an oath to protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do. You think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I'll tell you what you need, Kupo. Oh no. They're gonna form the Voltron of Moogles. Whence comes true strength to defend the meek? Is it honor? Is it justice? How bland. The whole musical number, huh? Could it be that the darkness is born of a light? The flames burning for another? How grand. Oh my gosh. 'Tis love! 'Tis love! All-powerful shining love! Great. Rather blunt, I'll admit, but subtlety doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Kupo. Moggy. Riel. Well, here we are. Go on, Riel. Say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by your master. You came to my defense because you believed that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did that because you believed it would make you stronger. So you truly care about us killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them. How you curse them under your breath. How you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me. Everything I've done for my mother and my father. For Master, and yes, most of all for me. I have been honest with you, nor with myself. For that I am sorry. I'll stand for you in this coming trial, but what happens after will be your decision. Good. That's a promise. Jiggly hat. At least it was shorts as it was. They're trying to turn him into a pastel goth. Watching palm noises is AC. Riel? For what it's worth, I'm sorry it had to come to this. Furry little jerks had us fooled, eh? Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean, really now, love? That's what you need to harness the abyss? I mean, I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but... No, I will not give those cretins even a sliver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. Still, I am glad to have come to an understanding with Riel. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of the trial draws close. Come along, Riel. Bye. Man, finishing up the quest here is probably going to take us exactly to the end of the stream time. That's pretty good. So many palm noises, Stacey. Lala says, misread palm, was shocked, confused for a second. Pam? Trying to think like what that. Whatever. Am I going this way? What did you think it was, AC? That's a good question. It needed to be said. M looks like an R and an N close together. I see, I see. I was about Riel's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said we would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt. Look away, they said. But I could not. At last, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. I closed my eyes, but when I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched. So I took it. Defend the meek, punish the wicked. Mayhap it was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me, but there is no one else. One more battle, Grayson. Let's see it done. You know, you don't have to look. You don't have to bend your neck that far down to look at me. Kinda hurts my feelings just a little bit. Could come down on a knee, maybe. I nod my jiggly head. Mayhap in this final battle I can serve as my master intended. Quest complete. Realize it as soon as I asked his AC. Well, it says XD. To be fair, you don't have to be standing quite that close either, says Lala. What are you talking about? I like to be inside of people when I talk to them. I think it makes for a more interesting interaction. Real? It's not that I don't appreciate their help, but they really had no idea what they were singing about, did they? There we go. Sidurgu? Sid seems strangely at peace for a change. Could stand on the table, says AC. Countess Estride's missive arrived while you were away. We're to meet her in the Western Highlands, away from prying eyes. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she'd prefer to settle this in secret. Grayson, I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but if aught should happen to me, pray keep Riel safe. Right then. I believe she wanted a word with you before we left. AC says she's too young to understand. Give her a few years. I was afraid to say a more intimate interaction for a second based on her track record of suspicious phrasings. I've been saying nothing suspicious. I am the epitome of goodness and sincerity and genuinosity. I'm pretty sure is a word. And I'm just super upstanding in all my deeds. I want to speak with you before we set up for the Western Highlands. You know? We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Grayson. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. You, Sidurgu, and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're going to finish this together, the three of us. Not else to say, really. To twin pools, then. Let's not keep the Countess waiting. I nod my head. Riel? I'm ready to see her. Best not neglect your preparations. I doubt the Temple Knights will let us come back for supplies. Absolution. Oh, that's way the hell out there, ain't it? Alright. Well, it says more. Sure, Mr. Say So. I mean, it is one of my tags on Twitch. The Say Soest, even, some would say. And he says he's the jiggliest of edges. Basically saying, eat your food. No, I ate. I got 43 minutes of egg left in me. Got so much egg. Don't even heckin' worry. That tune says say so'n't. That seems kind of rude. It's like you don't believe the legitimacy of my words. And the innocency of my actions. This is so far out. Also, I can't believe there's been like this dry patch I've never touched. Hold on, I need to get this out of my life. You run a clean stream. Why didn't you say so? Ho, 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 ho. Carson's so funny today. I discovered a new location. Yeah, you did it. Good job, team. Jen says, I don't believe you. AC says, eggs and potatoes. They're good between bread slices as a sandwich. Sure, but not at the same time. You can have eggs and potatoes at the same time, I'm pretty sure. I've heard of egg-tatoes. That's a good one, Carson. Oh, dear. I'm coming in for a landing. Hold on, doggy. Ah. Broke his shins. I think eggs and potatoes in a stew, sure, says AC. I mean, there's eggs and potato salad, but I don't think I'd put that in a sandwich. Do you want to have a potato salad sandwich? Personally, I like my carbs to have as many more carbs as possible. I wonder how many men will she bring to kill the abomination? Don't worry, we got George here to help us. Seems we're early. Well, it's not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me, Grayson. Need a specific type of potato salad? I mean, I can't argue it'd probably be tasty, says Lala. It's gotta be the right bread. I think that'd be the trick. You'd have to like, get like a good hearty bread to go with your potato salad. 2 guys? Oh no. You came. A wise decision. Mm-hmm. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him, and it sickens me. Riel is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did. Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the Fury I shall send it to the 7th Hell. You're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there. It's just us now, no one else. Remember phrase conjury. Protect us, and we'll protect you. Right then. She got a little stick. Protect Riel. I mean, these guys are stupid easy. I actually feel kind of bad. Oh, there were more. There were only 2 in the cutscene. Be without fear in the face of the heretics. Forward, I say. Forward. Oh, that's a lot. So how many did she bring? Stand your ground. Let them come to us. Try some multigrain bread for Bunko? That'd probably be good. I don't know, maybe. You will not harm her. Wow. This is rather ridiculous, isn't it? The last couple of nights, I'm guessing. I ate sprouted breads as a tune. That fool's gonna die tonight. Shame she's done a lot of people to die. Boy, this really backfired on her. Pray forgive me my sins for laying down with your enemies. Help me to cleanse my soul of this taint. I know all about taints. I did the conjury quests. Render unto it your judgment. Unmake this monstrosity. Yeah, I don't think this is working too well for you, lady. Stride God Hand? Wow. Subtle name. That really wasn't so bad. Try using the MP, sir. It's not nice talking about herself like that, Stacy. Darn you! Get out of my way! Why? Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it? I like how she really dehumanizes Riel to make her feel better about doing this whole thing. You're not the first person to ask me that. Once, you might have understood. Ooh. For everything that you are, that you have done, you are still her mother. Go. We shall not meet again. Oh, but we will. We will, Knight. I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world if I must. So long as it lives, I must. Don't you see, you fool? The Fury wills it. The Fury wills it. Riel? How great your love for her. Far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time, I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But I know that shall never come to pass. I'll pray for you, Mother, that you might find peace in her halls. O Helone, receive of us this woman, your humble servant. Raise her up to your bosom and grant her glory everlasting. Ooh. Hmm. Never pity a zealot, never ends well. So, what now? Well, we go back to Ishgard. Together. AC says, strangely enough, I remember this cutscene differently. And that's a good questline and ending. As you wish. Use the tip of his sword to slit her throat, not the full blade, says AC. I mean, I'm sure they... If that's how the cutscene used to be, I could see why they would change it to be more T-rated. To, like, make it more like a clean sweep. Ethernet. Let's go. Ow. I don't like how much this guy talks. Like, my bunny boy, like, never, like, vocalized ever. And this guy just, like, whines a lot every time I break his ankles. He's like, ow, my ankles. And so falls House Kalinon. Oh. It all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear. I jiggle my head. So you're still committed to your path, then? And you, if you will have me? You'll need to talk to me. You'll need to talk to me more. And listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together. For ourselves. And for others. Right then. Ha ha ha, we're having a fun time. The two of us will manage our own, Grayson. There may be others who know of Riel's heritage, but if they come, we'll be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. I cannot do that now. Neither can Riel, I think. We all need a cause, Grayson. So what will yours be? For whom will you stand? I don't know, guys, what do you think? What a noob still has auto attack on his hotbar system? Well, yeah, because I gotta make sure that I auto attack when I need to auto attack. Obviously, Hutun. I would have liked it if we had the option to do the final blow ourselves, but thematically Sadurgu needed to be the one to do it. I mean, we're super duper a bystander in this story, so I'm okay with us being like a distant third wheel on this thing. I'll do it for my friends. And so you shall. To walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Justice demands no less. But we must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. Gods help me, those Moogles were onto something, weren't they? Yeah, I jiggle my head. I gotta carve and spit. Neat. Quest complete. Does your character actually have friends though? I got so many friends, Lala. Have you seen my friends list? Got carved and split. This concludes the Dark Knight quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series quest, you must first meet the following requirements. Barge of Fate. Be available from Sadurgu. Sturgider. Nice. A Dark Day's Night 2. We did it. Electric Boogaloo. Real? Real? For the first time in a long time, I'm not afraid to think of the future. And when I do, I find myself excited, perhaps. I don't expect it'll be easy, but that's alright. I've got Sid. And I have friends, lol. I got so many friends. Look, hold on. I have proof. A friend list, Lala. Look at all these friends. Look at all these people that I know at least on a slim margin of no. Cartoon says, like who? You know. I bet Alfino thinks I'm his friend. You even know who half of them are, says Lala? I mean, they're all people that have, like, stopped by the stream at one point or another. Guess I've chatted with them. But no, like, Alfino is probably cool. I feel like the amount of friendship I have for Thancred means that we equal friendship. That wasn't my question, says Lala. But anyway. So I guess we could technically start the level 60 quest. I guess we may as well actually have time. Sidurgu is looking grim and dark as ever. Dark as ever. In memories we walked. Dun dun dun. Ah, Grayson. Fellow master of the dark arts, and yet that is but one of the many faces you wear. Slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard. A hero by any measure who stood against Nidhogg on the steps of faith when others fled. A hero who walks in light and fights for great causes. And a knight who walks in darkness and fights for the forgotten. A contradiction, some might say. Rubbish, I say. You tell me. Do you yet walk the path? I must forsake the abyss to serve the lights until we get as long as it I will not forsake the abyss. Sure. How much of the role quests have I done? I haven't done any role quests. Legends of Jared Lost sounds about right. I thought not, but let us speak as comrades. Ishgard has seen much change in recent days, and many proclaim it to be the dawning of a new era of peace and prosperity, an enlightened age. Yet as we both know, the brighter the light, the deeper the shadows. As dark knights, we must remain vigilant for injustice, and be ever ready to defend the weak and downtrodden, now more than ever. It has been a while since we patrolled the streets of our fair city, felt the cobbles beneath our boots and so forth. A tour from the top might be in order. Why don't we start at the last vigil? I'll probably wait until the MSQ locks him out. I'll also send you don't know that. Maybe I was gonna do it right now. I could get it finished right now. If you ask me, it's just an excuse to spend time together. I should be glad if there's no call for us to draw swords this day, but do not doubt that there are still evil men in the city. In any event, we shall join you at the last vigil anon. Cartoon says, you're right. I don't see why you have so much reason to doubt when I'm always so good at my job. Can I have the... There we go. Well, Last Vigil. I've heard of this place. Used to come here a lot for some reason. Can't remember. The East Way. I have so many reasons to doubt it soon. Katoon, stop doubting. You gotta start believing. Gotta believe it. How dare you doubt I'm good at keeping up with job-related quests when I literally spend this entire stream catching up on one job's quests. Yeah, I'm doing it. Look, just because it's been a year since the last time I did a Dark Knight quest. As you look on Fort Tom Manor, you but reflect upon your time in Ishgard, the comrades with whom you traveled, and those lost along the way. My jiggly head droops in sorrow. You seem distracted. Oh, right. You were a ward of House Fort Tom. Once upon a time. It's so jiggly. No, I suppose not. Who broke things? Nothing, but I swear I heard something in your pack break. Oh. That's probably fine. Bloody hell, is that your soul crystal? What happened to the other half? Forgive me. It seems I am the one responsible. Kick their shins. Kick them twice. What the hell are you? Why are all these Elizin living around here? I do not know you, boy. Name yourself. Mist, my lord. I'm no lord, and you're no mist. Don't think I wouldn't know a jerk of the broom by sight. I have a power which I can use to help those in need. Alas, this power requires a tremendous quantity of ether. I thought to draw on natural sources nearby, but in so doing, I stole a portion of that contained within your crystal. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I will return it to you, I promise, but I must first ask that you allow me to use a portion. I don't know how that works. I jiggle my head. Mist, was it? Who do you want to help? Anyone. Everyone. Look around you. Is not this world filled with sadness and despair? If I can free but a single person from their burdens... He means well enough. Why don't we help him find someone in need and give him a chance to use his power? Ah, bloody brilliant. Let's believe the mysterious boy with the mysterious power who mysteriously stole a portion of Grayson's soul crystal. What could possibly go wrong? Well, it's your crystal, Grayson. Either we deal with the boy here and now, or we go along with his plan. And since you're not reaching for your sword, I gather it's the latter. I mean, I'm not above smacking a child. We've confirmed this in previous events. Congratulations, boy. You get your wish. We're not like to find any poor unfortunate souls here, so I suggest we head to Foundation. And if we find no one suitable there, you are to return with what you stole at once. Understood? Yes, my lord. Thank you for placing your trust in me. I jiggle my head. The hair looks very familiar, Sissatoon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it reminds me of. It definitely rings a bell. Probably no one important, though. That might have been not the correct thing to do, actually. Smacking a child, he says when he is child-sized. Look. Technically speaking, if I also look like a child, then it's totally fine. Like, you can't call the cops if two kids are in a fight together. Probably. Where is this kid? Ah, I'm just hiding. A discomposed carpenter. Coin in the coffin, milady. Till you pay what's owed, you'll get not more for me and my boys. Yes, you can. You have my assurances that the remaining funds will be delivered soon. Surely that is enough to convince you to resume work. I've got a score of clients clamoring for me services. Clients willing to pay in full, in advance. It'd be fool to put you ahead of them. I understand that, I do, but it has been an eternity since we first brokered this arrangement. And many of the clients from you speak have come to you recently. I know this to be true. It's one thing to aid the scholasticate, milady, but you've got to understand me position here. Bloody politics it is. No man lifts a chisel till we are paid in full. I'm sorry, but that's the way it has got to be. A blessed morrow to you. Oh, I beg your pardon. I did not notice you standing there, staring at me. Is that a slime on your head? You're so short. As you may have overheard, I'm funding the restoration of the statue of Saint Valerion, and as you may have guessed, it's not going well, on account of my insufficient funds and my family's growing infamy. My cousin was Sir Ignace de Vesnain of the Heavensward. He served the Archbishop faithfully, together with his sworn brothers, great goodly men who were complicit in terrible crimes, if Sir Aymeric and this warrior of light are to be believed. Ignace was distraught when he learned the statue had been destroyed by the Dravanians. He took it upon himself to champion its restoration, but because of these tales, others are reluctant to involve themselves. I do not know nor care if Sir Aymeric speaks the truth. Ignace was my cousin and a man of the Fury, and I will honor him by completing his legacy. Or so I once believed. Perhaps it is indeed beyond me. I mean, she was in distress. Does that not count, I guess? We have to walk all the way back down there. I mean, that sounds like someone in distress. I don't know. Trying to fix a statue? Wait. I'm gonna scare the hell out of this kid. Ah. I missed. You found someone, didn't you? I knew it. I knew you would. I can help her. Yes, I will make it right. I have the power. Come, let's not keep this poor woman waiting. Best not tell her we unsliced her cousin back in Azislaw. As fast as your tiny legs will carry you. Unalived, says AC. I see. Yeah, which one was Ignace? I think we only fought him like in the main trial fight, right? I don't think he was ever like in his own individual fight. Missed. Is this she? The one you would have me help? Oh, that statue did get wrecked something fierce, didn't it? This child a friend of yours? The way he stares at me is somewhat... Do you wish to see your cousin again? That's not quite the thing I thought he would be helping with. Well, yes, I would love to see Ignace again. More than anything, but I know I will not. He walks in Halone's halls, I am certain. Think of him. Think of his face, of his smile, of his laugh. Remember every moment you shared, every memory, and hold that image of him in your mind's eye. And then go to a quiet place you shared where no one will come. Wait for me, that's... Should we be helping Miss? He's encouraging, like, women to, like, go to, like, quiet places all by themselves where he can find them. I really don't understand what this is all about, but since you seem so earnest, I will trust in you, do as you ask. I wouldn't. There is a garden to the south of the tribunal of which we were both fond. I pray you will explain all to me when this is finished. Go with her. I will go to Sadurgu and Riel and bring them with me. Then you will all understand what I can do, and why you must help. That's a promise. He wasn't that important as an NPC. What are you implying this child? This child of... I think he's trying to rob people. I think he's trying to purse snatch and get away with it. I think it's a long con. I know, right? Gray's all over the place. This doesn't seem to have been the right place to go. I feel like I was tricked. Ignace is one with the spear. Ah, a spear boy. That was the right. Well, I'm just gonna take an Aethernet crystal, just so I get there in an efficient fashion. I think that one probably. Guess we'll see. Ah, it's in the beneath below. I see. Quiet you. That's not the it's not in the beneath below. It's in the above Bahai. Where is this? Ah. A nice secluded area. Perfect. I think of Ignace every day, but what is this meant to accomplish? Ah, your friend has arrived. He has brought companions, I see. No. cannot be. Punch him. Ignace, is it really you? Praise alone, you're alive. You're alive. My dear cousin, how it warms my heart to see you in good health. I pray you will forgive me for my lengthy absence. Don't be foolish. There is only joy to see you returned. Come, we must go to your father and mother at once. How they will weep at the sight of you. I cannot. Better for them to mourn me as the son who gave his life in service to his archbishop in his home. I have heard that you yet labor to see the statue of Saint Valerian restored. Know that I am grateful beyond measure. I am undeserving of your praise, cousin. For all my efforts, the statue remains a shattered ruin. But seeing you here, so full of light and life, so definitely alive, fills me with renewed conviction. I'll see it through, I swear to you. And if you have indeed done the things they say, then perhaps it will earn you a measure of forgiveness. I love you, cousin. Now and ever after. Look after my parents. And yourself. I don't know how you did it, but thank you for bringing him back to me. But you must know he's not safe here. I pray you help him to flee the city. I am sussed as hell. She's right. Ishgard is no place for a man of the Heavensward. We will sneak him out of the city. The fewer the better. Is at Falcon's Nest after. We have much to discuss. What a little liar pants. The heck? I'll never forget this kindness. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Mist is Grey's liar son? No. Look, I am nothing but a truthy truer. Everyone knows this. No one could deny it. You look up the definition of honesty in the dictionary and you just get a picture of my face. Liar McLiar Pants Jr., what a happy Father's Day. Fun fact, all members of the Heavensward are virgins/unmarried. I mean, sure. For fear of being seen by the sentries, I bade the others go on ahead. We should hurry. The further they take Ignace from Millie, the weaker he will become. I pray we are not too late. So this questline definitely ends with us burning Mist as like a witch, right? On account of all his nefarious behavior. I mean, really, we probably should like burn him as a witch like right now. Like this quest should end with us like condemning him to the stake in the pyre. Just realized Gray should be glad he didn't do these quests on Mother's Day. It would have been kind of funny. Yeah, it would have been funny, actually, says Lala. Riel? I don't understand. What happened to him? I should have known. Swirling abyss. Depths of the abyss, a flame lingers. Forgive me. Forgive me. I should have known the magic would not sustain itself much longer. That which you see before you is Ignace. What remains of him? I can give the memories form. I can breathe them full of life and return them to their loved ones. But as the memory fades, so too does the magic. Aether, formless and free, that which I used to make Ignace, and Millie, whole. Draw your sword, reclaim that which was lost, consume the abyss with Soul Eater. I don't have that ability. What a horrible liar of a father you are. You gave her the mother of all beatdowns with the sword, Stacy. Am I supposed to have, like, gotten that ability? Yes, you do, Sissatoon. I see it. It's one of the stinky new, like, old skills I have. I thought it was a shiny new skill I got for this quest. It is finished. Good. I've had enough of this farce. Conjuring a simulacrum of a bloody knight of the Heavensward in the middle of Ishgard. If you take me, you are a fool. We're lucky to be alive. Your soul crystal is restored, then. Hey! Nope. Or not. Well, looks like I'm killing a child today. We had an agreement, boy. You were to return that which you stole. Forgive me. Forgive me. I returned to you that which was used to give Ignace life, but as for the remainder... 4 more times. It is within my power to do this 4 more times. 4 more times you shall be made whole. You have my word. For what was such incredible power, you are remarkably helpless. Not only did you rob Grace of his ether, you imposed upon him to find your people in need. You want to do good. You want to be a hero. You want to help people. Why weren't you better prepared? I will never be a hero. I wanted to help. It's not death itself we fear, but the unfinished story. The promise of what could have been. It is enough to break a heart. And a man. The shattered pieces of a life will never come together again, but if a glimpse of their loved ones grants them the peace they deserve, then I must. I must. It is your decision, Grayson. You're the victim. Well, he's got my ether. I'm not about to let him out of my sight. I don't think there's any good that's actually going to come out of this, but I try to be a positive force of positivity, as everyone knows. I try to be really uplifting and gung-ho during these streams. Thank you, thank you. Together we'll make them whole. Don't say that again. You have to make us whole, Isaac. We're not going anywhere, Mist. Even Sid. He may look and act like a chocobo's house, but he means well. Fine, fine. I'm only trying to put the fear of the gods in the little... By all means, go ahead and undermine my authority. Anyway, I'd rather not freeze to death out here in the snow. Let's return to Falcazeth to discuss what to do next. What, make you watch Joe Cat's videos again? No! Speaking of Father's Day, have you guys seen the Master... Oh, AC. I love the Master of Disguise. I gotta see that movie in theater. Which was the best. I thought you didn't like Dead Space because it was too yucky. I mean, I was too scary for me. Like, I didn't get very far in it. Like, at least like myself. I did like watch a Let's Play of it like... I guess it's been years ago now. But like, I watched somebody else like play through the game. So I know the general gist of it. I guess there's been a remake of it as well, but... Let's just make them all again. To the voice of positivity, you really are a liar. So I'm having trouble at times thinking Mist is a boy but looks like a girl at times. Was this by design? Probably. He's giving off strong Haku vibes. For anyone that watched old Naruto. Should I draw you shooting something from Dead Space like with Mr. X as AC? Yeah, sure. I mean... how do I... Oh, they're over there. I suppose I can understand that. I also watched a Let's Play of the original, then recently my husband played through the remake while I watched. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like, it's a really cool concept of a game. It's just, it's highly, highly, highly stressful to play it. At least for somebody of my nerves. For the most part, I'm happy to go along with Sid's act, but every now and then I have to remind him not to be so grim and dark. Grimdark, as they might say. Not too much of a weenie to actually play horror games. Oh, I am too much of a weenie to actually play horror games. Well, it says. I knew you would understand. How could you not? Sidurgu. This is going to end with me seeing Harsha Font again, isn't it? Just what I needed. Another child to look after. Am I a Dark Knight or a nursemaid? I mean, I don't know anymore. But times, they are ever a-changin', and perhaps we Dark Knights must change with them. Long-held truths have become lies, and villains heroes. Though I should be glad if I never have to deal with another hero again. No offense, of course, but you're the exception that proves the rule. The righteous are all too uncompromising, and woe betide the man who offends their delicate sensibilities. If anything, I say you are too accommodating, but it is your ether and soul crystal at stake. 4 times, he swears, but we shall hold him to it, together. In the meantime, you may as well get some rest or attend to other matters. These two can keep themselves company. Maybe I'll find somewhere to take a nap, or a tavern to have a drink. Level 63. Man, who's got that kind of time? Missed? I knew you'd understand, how could you not? Okay, same stuff. Sturger is handling his new duties with characteristic aplomb. There's one word I gotta describe Sidurgu, it is aplomb. I like games like Ari because it's horror, but I feel better with a gun to protect myself. Yeah, see, like, I'm sort of the opposite. Like, I don't like it when horror games give me, like, a way to protect myself. Because then, like, I feel like that, like, puts, like, a certain level of, like, responsibility on me. Like, I actually have to, like, do things to ensure my survival. Like a lot of, like, indie horror games where I just, like, kind of, like, walking simulators, like, glorified, like, haunted house runarounds, basically. And I kind of like that because, like, I know, like, if, like, whatever happens, it's kind of, like, beyond my control, and I can kind of just enjoy the ride of the game. Like, games like Resident Evil 2 and stuff, like, when we played that, I was like, it was so stressful because I was like, man, if I die, it's my fault, and then I gotta do stuff again. Did I play Outlast? No, I did not. I didn't even, like, I started watching a Let's Play of that one because I was curious. But that one was, like, super gross and I couldn't do it. Next 14 stream, you need a thumbnail with yourself having a DQ slime on your head. Sure. I think that's more stressful. Or Amnesia, says Lola. I think I've told my Amnesia experience, right? How I played the game for exactly 5 minutes. A candle blew out in front of me. And then I immediately Alt F4'd the game and hid under my blanket for the rest of the night. That's the only time I tried playing it. Oh, this is Lamau. But anyway. So, I basically did the same thing, says Lala. No, yeah, I got as far as, like, there's literally, like, a room near the beginning where, like, you enter the room and all the candles blow out. And it's supposed to teach you, like, how, like, darkness, like, causes your sanity to drop. And I took it as a sign from God that I needed to immediately flee the game. Guys like House of the Dead? That's like a rail shooter, right? I've never played that one. I've heard of it. Exactly what you're talking about, Sislala. I did watch a whole playthrough, though. I'm trying to think if I did. I watched an Amnesia something or other. I don't know if it was the original Amnesia. So I think there's been, like, sequels or something, or spin-offs. But anyway. Yeah. By Sega, yes, rail shooter. I think I've heard about it. I don't know if I've seen much of it, but I've heard the game. I think there's like a Wii game of it or something. Like 2 or 3 sequel spin-offs as well. Okay. Yes, it was probably one of those, I think. But anyway, I think we're gonna call it for game time today. We were able to get our Dark Knight completely caught up to the current quest, which feels pretty good. I think, you know, we'll make a goal to get up to... I want to make a point of trying to, like, get... I mean, obviously I need to get my role quest guys all up to level 80 so I can get those things done in Shadowbringers. And I'll probably actually work on that over the next few weeks. Recent was Scarlet Dawn. House of the Dead 5. Okay. Oh, and I think I've mentioned this once or twice, so I just want to make it another final... I guess that's another announcement. Like, I'm actually going to be taking a break from Final Fantasy XIV for the next little bit. Probably... I don't know, probably like maybe a month? I'm not sure. I want to take a break, especially just like from the MSQ, because I feel like I've been getting like really negative and grumpy about the storyline and the path it's taken recently. And I feel kind of bad that like a lot of like when I play 14 recently is like just me complaining about things I don't like. And like today was fun because I do like the side content. The side content tends to be like really, really good stuff that I honestly am enjoying a bit more than the main stuff at the moment. But I just want to take a little bit of a break, I think. And also because the Dawn Trail's coming out pretty soonish, I kind of want to avoid the game while it's like super packed with players. So I'll probably wait for the Dawn Trail hype to kind of die back down before I start hopping back into the story. Be nice if you can get into the game. That was a reference to queue times. Yeah, exactly. Or just take a break if you need it when Dawn Trail comes up. Yeah, get ungrouched, says Lala. Yeah, I think I just need a bit of time just to step away from it, I think. And I think in the meantime, I'll probably be trying to like level up my quest. So I'll probably like be playing the game off stream, like hanging out in Discord or something, like as I have time to do. But yeah, I probably won't do like actual streams of 14 for a while. I think next, and I kind of mentioned this before, I think the game I want to try looking at, it's called Little Goody Two Shoes. It's a game published by Square Enix, actually, coincidentally. But like it's like a 90s anime style visual novel with like, I think it's got like some sort of like, not platform, it's like it's got like some kind of like other like gameplay to it, but it's like a horror game that takes place in a fairy tale forest and looks pretty cool. And I think that I'll probably do that for a couple of streams. And then I know there's been some interest in me trying out Destiny 2, which maybe I'll play Destiny 2 a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of that, because I was actually talking to my roommate yesterday, and apparently Destiny 2, you can't play the beginning part of it. Like, the original game and, like, the first 2 expansions are, like, vaulted, and so you can't access those stories anymore, like, that story missions anymore, which feels problematic for starting a game, because I feel like I'm going to be missing out on vital lore. So I've been trying to, like, figure that out, to see if there's, like, some way I can, like, experience that story so I can, like, have context of the rest of what I play before I get into it. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But I do want to try Destiny 2 soonish. AC says, yep, you're a new light, says AC. Yeah, there's a timeline mode, says AC. Does that actually get you the quests? So I know, like, because I was literally like, my roommate had the game pulled up last night. We were like examining the menu for like any way to like access the old content, and we couldn't figure it out. But I'll look into that. If there's, because I feel like it'd be crazy if there's like no way to get that story. You can play condensed missions for quick rundown of past events, says AC. Okay, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. I was gonna say that'd be wild, like absolutely wild if like they just like locked out previous story. Play D2 frequently if you need info on Discord, Stacy. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'll probably be trying that. I'm not sure exactly when I'll start that, but I do want to do that soonish. And so I'll probably be playing that as part of my Sunday streams, like as I'm taking a break from 14. And then we'll come back to 14, obviously. Like, I've made it this far, I'm gonna finish the game. Or, you know, catch up to present, I guess. The game's not finished, but I need to take some time off. I've never taken a break from 14 at all, I guess, since I started streaming, essentially. Like, it's kind of, wow, I've been playing this game like so much of my streams have been this game. Yeah, a lot of MMOs do that. 14 is the only one that doesn't, as intentional. That's actually a good asterisk lot. I've definitely like had periods of like either my computer exploding or the internet not being had. Moving was sort of an unintentional break. Yeah, that was especially considering it took like a month to get internet or something. That was a kind of a break. But yeah, in terms of like planned hiatuses, I don't think I've never done a planned hiatus, which I think a lot of streamers do that to be like healthy about their mentalness or whatever. I've never done that. I just take unplanned hiatuses that usually add to my stress. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. This was fun. This was like a fun, silly thing to do. I'm probably gonna wear this slime hat for the rest of my life. Like, I know it's probably gonna make it's gonna take a lot of the emotional punch out of a lot of cutscenes coming up. But dadgummit, look at that jiggle he's got. This guy's got it going on. Like, I love him. I love him dearly. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I think Tuesday will be another anime podcast. I believe the topic will be underrated anime. So it means I'm going to share some anime that we believe have not been given their fair due. And so you can join for that and discuss anime that you also think is underrated if you'd like. So you have to be a Lalafell forever, says Lala. As soon as you're bunny again, you won't be able to see the jiggle. Nah, it's fine. I'll mod the game so that I can have this hat and be a bunny at the same time. I'll find a way. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll catch you. Yep, we'll catch you for another stream. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Hope you have a good week ahead of you. And yeah, we'll see you. Thanks for hanging out. Always fun to see you guys. All right, bye-bye.